Chief Executive Officer of the National Food and Buffer Stock Company Limited to court today over allegations of stealing 78 million cedis from the company. The move follows a recent press briefing where the Attorney General detailed what he described as a sophisticated scheme involving the transfer of funds to companies linked to the former CEO and his wife. Well, Dr. Ayini says he filed at least 3 charges against him, including stealing.
On account of the foregoing, we have decided to charge Mr. Hanan Abdul Wahab and his wife, Faiza Seduwuni, with stealing, conspiracy to steal, causing financial loss to the state, using public office for profit, obtaining public property by false statements, and money laundering. The charges will be filed on Friday.
Meanwhile, Mr. Hanan Abdul Wahab, the CEO, has strongly denied the allegations, describing them as untrue and deeply unfortunate. Let's move on. 63 members of MPP's parliamentary caucus have declared their support for Dr. Bawumia as flag bearer hopeful ahead of the party's primary. There's more in the following report.
The 63 MPs include MP for Ofori, Kojo Nkrumah, MP for Karaga, Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, MP for Bimbila Dominic Nitiu, MP for Old Tafo Vincent Eko Asifua, MP for Wejagbawe Jerry Ahmed Shaib, MP for Bantama Francis Asenso Boache, MP for Tolon Habib Idrisu, MP for Damango Samuel Abujinapo, MP for Asen South Reverend Intim Fojo, MP for Equiapim North Sami Ewuku. Here is the MP for Mampon, Kweku and Protrim Sapon, leading the group of MPs to address journalists in Parliament.
We declare our total and unwavering support for Dr. Mahmood Bawumia as the next flag bearer of our great party. We affirm that Dr. Mahmood Bawumia is not just the candidate who can unite our party. He is the leader who can win the confidence of Ghanaian people and secure victory for the MPP in 2028 and beyond.
As the curtain draws to the preliminary stage of the 2025 National Science and Maths Quiz today, 27 schools take their turn at the academic battlefield for a chance at the 1/8 stage. There's more in this report.
From electrifying victories to heartbreaking defeats, the 2025 NSMQ preliminaries have had it all.
Our biggest teachers, I can't do that, but we give chance to God. We are very, very excited. Let's go for you.
A total of 147 schools began the battle for a ticket to the 1/8 stage, but today marks the grand final of the preliminary round. So far, 47 schools, including private powerhouse, Our Lady of Grace SHS, Disadel College, and St. Thomas Aquinas SHS have sealed their place in the next stage. With a stunning all-round performance, St. Mary's SHS stands tall as the only girls' school to have qualified so far from the prelim.
Yes, it was a bit tense, but we knew we would get there because, Charlie, we've worked.
As the final night contest unfold today, Archbishop Porter Girls' SHS, Kumasi Anglican, and Laboni SHS take to the stage, each chasing one of the few remaining golden tickets to the 1/8 stage.
Now, this year's EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair opened at the Accra International Conference Center yesterday, bringing together key players in Ghana's housing sector. Well, launching the fair, the Deputy Minister for Works and Housing and Water Resources, Gisela Agbetui, praised Joy News for creating that vital platform that connects industry stakeholders and also helps to address Ghana's housing deficits.
And this, I must say, shows consistency on the part of Joy FM, the media house. Over the years, the Habitat Fair has proven to be more than just an exhibition. It has become a national platform for collaboration where ideas, innovation, and investment intersect to shape the future of Ghana's housing sector. It provides a vital opportunity for government and industry stakeholders to engage directly and forge solutions that meet the needs of our people. This year's theme, Dream It, Own It, Live It, captures the very essence of what housing means to every Ghanaian. It speaks to aspirations, ownership, and the dignity of having a place to call home.
Well, according to Madam Agbetui, although Ghana's 2021 housing data placed the deficit at 1.8 million units, about 12.7% of existing homes remain unoccupied, a challenge the government is tackling through a comprehensive program to make housing affordable and also accessible to the average Ghanaian.
The 2021 population and housing census places our housing deficit at 1.8 million units. Paradoxically, about 12.7% of existing housing units remain vacant, reflecting structural and affordability imbalances in the market. To bridge this gap, the government has placed housing at the heart of its development priorities. We are implementing policies and programs that will make home ownership more accessible to ordinary Ghanaians. Our approach is comprehensive, combining land acquisition reforms, efficiency in contracting and infrastructure provision, and expanded financing options through public-private partnerships.
You heard that the Deputy Minister for Works, Housing and Water Resources, Gisela Agbetui. Now, Ghana is mourning the passing of former First Lady Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings, who died in the early hours of Tuesday. She was 76. The news has drawn an outpouring of grief and tributes from across the political divide, celebrating her life of service and dedication to women's empowerment. My colleague Faustina Safo has more in the following reports.
This afternoon, I received a delegation of the children of our late mother, Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings, to inform me about her untimely and unfortunate passing. I'll ask that we rise and pay a moment's silence to her memory.
That was President John Dramani Mahama confirming the passing of the former First Lady Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings just before the swearing-in of new High Court judges.
May the Almighty God grant her peaceful resting. His bosom. Thank you. Amen.
Ohinba Kwesi Abaye, Otumfo's Achiamehene, speaking for the Rawlings family, requested privacy as they mourn their loss.
At this stage, the family is obviously in mourning and will crave your indulgence to give us some privacy.
From the political front, her death came as a shock. Rashid Tanko Computer, Deputy National Director of Elections and IT for the NDC, shared his condolences.
When you are talking of gender activism in Ghana, if you won't pencil her as number one, she will come number two.
NPP's Deputy General Secretary Haruna Mohammed described her as a woman who showed the way in Ghana's political journey.
We have lost a big Iroko in Ghana. She stood for women and stood for the sincerity of our democracy.
Ghana's ambassador to the US and former family spokesperson Victor Smith said he was saddened by her passing.
I've been planning with Zaneto to go and make some peace with Madame because we had some issues in the past.
Second Deputy Speaker Andre Siamamwako called her passing tragic and prayed for God's strength for the bereaved family.
We can only wish her soul God's blessings and God's peaceful place.
Tributes continue to pour in.
And that was Faustina Safo for bringing us that report on the passing of the former First Lady Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings, who died in the early hours of Thursday. May her soul rest in perfect peace. That's it for the news at 6. I am Hannah Odami. There's more news when you log on to myjoyonline.com.
You can't park where I don't hear the sound of your car. Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind said be the 3-in-1 action. Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
The go-go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
See, your rich auntie gets more from Absa. Your childhood friend gets more from Absa. Your favorite uncle gets more from Absa. Your roommates gets more from Absa. Digital solutions get more from Absa. Rewards be bring get more from Absa. 5-star treatment get more from Absa. Preferential rate get more from Absa. Easy banking get no on the Absa. Instant loans get no on the Absa. Bank papa party get no on the Absa. FTK account and get more from Absa. Yes! Join thousands of Absa customers enjoying priority treatment, preferential rates, amazing rewards, and seamless digital solutions to help you write the next big chapter of your story. Sign up for an Absa account today and get more. Your story matters. Absa.
Brush, 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 that's it. That's it. Brush your teeth every day and night. Up and down and all around. Brush and clean it bright. Brush your teeth. Brush it from and down. Underneath and in between. Brush the germs away.
Brushing gets more fun with your kids with the new Pepsodent Kids toothpaste. Give your smiles protection that lasts. Grab yours today from a store near you. This advert is FDA approved.
After a long flight, Safari Homes gives you the peace to unwind. A short drive from the airport, convenient for all. For nature lovers, Safari Valley Resort is a hidden gem, surrounded by lush greenery and luxury amenities. A place where you can truly escape. Now for water adventure, Aqua Safari Resort has it all. Jet skis, canoe rides, kayaking, and a visit to the estuary. And for more excitement, Safari Eco Park is a perfect place to get closer to some amazing animals.
Visit Safari World in Ghana, together bringing you closer to nature.
For many years, we've been solving Ghana's water storage problems with quality tanks. Syntex tank. You know, it is strong, it's tough and reliable. And now, we are in to solve the #1 problem when it comes to water carriage. Our pipes. With the state-of-the-art machinery, Syntex is providing very strong, tough, reliable, high quality and durable pipes at a reasonable price. This is Syntex Pipes. With Syntex Pipes, water flows wow. I mean, If they carry water, no wahala. With Syntex Pipe, our water problems are solved. Syntex, are you strong? Are you tough?
Star Oil is now the largest oil marketing company in Ghana.
Wow, that's huge!
Yes, so the largest distributor of petroleum products in Ghana. Ever since I switched to Star Oil, my car runs smoother. The fuel lasts longer, no strange engine sound, just clean, powerful performance.
Oh, same here. I used to refill every 3 days until I switched to Star Oil. Now, my fuel lasts way longer. I don't know what magic is inside, but my car loves it.
Exactly. It's not magical. From Accra to Kumasi to Tamale, Star Oil day everywhere with 240 filling stations and counting. That's why more Ghanaians are choosing Star Oil.
Hey, my tank is almost empty. I am heading to Star Oil right now before the queue starts.
I'm right behind you, Amma.
We set out with a mission to serve better and lead boldly. We're proud to say we are Ghana's #1 oil marketing company. To our loyal Star Savers across the country, thank you for believing in us. Star Oil, quality and affordable fuels for all.
And yes, indeed, Star Oil is that solution. You should be driving past them this morning. Anyway, let's say good morning to our friends at Star Oil. But you're welcome back to the Super Morning Show. It's bringing us to 17 after 6 here on the show. And it's time for the business report. Just before we do that, 6 a.m. news on the Super Morning Show is brought to you by Total Energies. With Total, we go the extra mile for you. Absa Bank Ghana Limited, Your Story Matters, and Valex Lease. Affordable document management solutions. Also, who is here?
Hey, hi, brother. How are you this morning?
I wanted to pass by yesterday, so I can have a feel of your jollof at home. But, the sad news of the passing of the former First Lady just broke everyone.
Very, very sad news.
Yeah.
Nobody anticipated it. I think everybody was in shock yesterday, and may her soul rest in peace.
Yes, that's what we'll say. That's what we'll say.
But I remember her for her legacy, right? She was a trailblazer, someone who refused to be confined by traditional expectation. And we've been talking a lot about her efforts towards women's empowerment. And so long before it became a national conversation, she was living it, right? She was championing the rights of women. The 31st December Women's Movement, she championed the rights of rural women for girls' education, built structures that gave women access to credit, healthcare, and leadership opportunities. And so we've lost really a gem.
This thing is just playing in my mind. How you'd often find herself and Agyeman-Rawlings all the time.
and yeah, her contribution to politics as well. And the fact that she stood behind or beside her husband all the time. She was a great pillar for him. And even she thought she could be the president of the country, right? And that's what we say. She's a trailblazer. And she remembered for all her efforts.
What a loss it is for us.
Of this country.
What a loss.
Big one.
What a loss. And that trademark, Duku, as the Ghanaian would say.
Her sense of passion, her sense of style. And in fact, the TSA was saying she just was elegant.
Yeah. And she did it so well.
I don't think we've had a first lady quite like her.
We should be celebrating her. We should be celebrating her. And of course, the president has spoken about it. The Jubilee House has released a statement. All we can say is that thoughts are with the family. And most importantly, of course, our member of parliament for Clote Kole constituency.
The whole family.
The whole family,
go out to them.
You can see that they are broken. But anyway, the Joy Business Report this morning is brought to you by Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank, Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature. So, trumpets obviously going out to...
Yeah, Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings want to celebrate her contributions, her legacy, contributions towards women empowerment to the politics of this country. For being a trailblazer, I think she deserves to be celebrated as we mourn her passing. So for Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings, this is a solemn one. Trumpets. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, data from the Bank of Ghana shows domestic debt outpaced external debt component, reaching 323.7 billion cedis. Also coming up, government set to roll out its flagship poultry program in Koko Nketi initiative next month as it seeks to cut down on imports and boost local production to aid employment. Plus, in our business journal, we'll tell you why roasted plantain, popularly called Kofi Brookman, is no longer for the broke man. Nice play on words. Details coming up. My name is Darryl Kwao. Thanks for being with us. Hello to our friends listening from Ofori on KT Radio. The continuous huge borrowing on the domestic market culminated in Ghana's domestic debt outpacing external debt for the first time in several years. There's more in the following report.
The data from the Bank of Ghana said domestic debt stood at 323.7 billion cedis, about 23.1% of gross domestic product, whilst external debt stood at 305 billion cedis, about 21.8% of GDP. The central bank attributed the increase in domestic borrowings on the back of expected coupon payment obligations of the government on both tendered and untendered bonds in February and August 2025, resulting in higher borrowings to build buffer. Meanwhile, the stock of public debt at the end of July 2025 stood at 628.8 billion cedis, representing 44.9% of GDP. This shows a reduction of 98 billion cedis over the stock of 726.7 billion cedis recorded for end December 2024. This was as a result of the combined effects of exchange rate appreciation and a slower pace in debt accumulation, resulting in a reduction in the stock of total public debt at the end of July 2025.
Now, the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry has urged government to simplify and consolidate all taxes and levies into a single transparent VAT rate system in the upcoming 2026 budget. Speaking at the 49th Annual General Meeting, President of the Chamber, Stephen Miezan, emphasized that the current complex tax structure is hindering business growth and compliance.
Taxes, our recommendations are the Chamber wants the government to review downwards already existing taxes, including simplifying and consolidating VAT and all levies into a single transparent VAT rate, as well as reduce VAT and remove the COVID-19 levy, which has outlived its purpose. The Chamber urges the government to introduce turnover and employment-based corporate tax thresholds, remove VAT on insurance premiums to enhance accessibility for households and SMEs, and grant a 3-year tax holiday for startups to promote entrepreneurship, innovation, and job creation.
President of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Stephen Miezan. Now, government is set to roll out its flagship poultry program in Kokon Kitinkiti from the middle of next month. The initiative seeks to distribute over 3 million birds across the country to help cut down imports and boost local production to aid employment. The initiative will be carried out in phases by the Agric Ministry, with November 15 being the first proposed date for the distribution. John Dumelo is Deputy Minister of Agriculture and has been speaking on PM Express Business Edition.
Every constituency is going to get 10,000 birds. Now, if you break it down into households, that means 200 households in every constituency will get 50 birds for you to rear in your backyard. Now, one, it's going to create a lot of employment. Two, it's going to create a lot of interest in the poultry sector. And three, hopefully it will reduce our importation of poultry products over the next couple of years. And so if you watch our balance sheet and you realize that, look, we import so much, the chunk of our imports is poultry. Addressing it like this will be good. Hopefully by middle of November, the first set of poultry products will be distributed across the constituencies nationwide, including feed. Now, these birds are vaccinated, and so once we give it to you, all you need is to give the feed that we are also giving to you. And then once they are ready within about 8 weeks, 9 weeks, you can either sell it or you have certain companies who will come and buy it from you, and then they will process it and package it and, of course, sell it off the market.
You heard John Dumelo, his Deputy Minister of Food and Agriculture, speaking on PM Express Business Edition. There's a repeat of that interview this morning at 11 on the Joy News channel. You're listening to the Joy Business Report. iCraft Arts is promising quality customized packaging and souvenir services for businesses and individuals at the EcoBank Joy Business SME Fair. The event, which runs from October 31 to November 2 at Good Park near Accra Mall, celebrates innovation and growth among Ghana's small and medium enterprises. Ahead of the fair, marketing manager of iCraft Arts, Deborah Jewa Siedu, said customers stand the chance to enjoy amazing prices.
We give you quality souvenirs your guests will appreciate, souvenirs your guests will love. So this for a promotional purpose. If you're a brand, you want some branded masks to give to your customers for promotional purposes, we do all. At the fair, we are going to do something very interesting. We are going to print t-shirts on the ground. So when you come there, we will give you a whole lot of DTF prints to choose from. When you choose it, you press it yourself. So all these are DTF prints.
You had a marketing manager of iCraft Arts, Deborah Joe said, with the EcoBank Joy Business SME Fair will start from October 31 to November 2 at Good Park near Akwamo. Now, as a World Food Day this month, Ghanaians continue to feel the bite of rising food costs, even in the simplest meals once meant for the poor. Kofi Brookman, the cherished roasted plantain and groundnut combo, has become a luxury for many who once depended on it as an affordable snack. We'll tell you more in our business journal.
So what's body in some kind? I'm kind of 40 cities, more than 50 cities. Maybe now count in a ma, yes, so you can say a channel, yeah, she. My face name, if you're Nyanka, no, yeah, but I said, I won't press the card, I won't be a man collapsed to show more to see the Kramunia be no matter.
Once the go-to meal for anyone low on cash, Kofi Brookman has ironically become too expensive for the broke man.
Recently, I think I bought some around a grassy gate. And I was surprised at the price.
To understand why, we turn to Professor Camillus Wangna, an agricultural economist at the KNUST.
You know, Kofi Brookman comes from plantain, and the plantain itself has become very, very expensive. You and I agree that plantain is not cultivated in Kumasi, it's not cultivated in Accra. So some of them have to travel long distances to go and then bring them to Kumasi here. The fuel cost of maintenance of the vehicles, all these things go to, increase food prices.
Professor Wangna noted that shrinking farmlands and changing agricultural choices have worsened the situation.
Even the land that is used in producing plantain, most of them are now being used for building houses and the rest. We all know the former Brong-Ahafo region is considered the breadbasket of this country. Today you go there and then most farmers are moving away from arable crops. When I talk about the arable crops, I'm talking about the maize, the plantain, the cassava and the rest. They are moving away from planting these crops to planting cashew, the tree crops. So at the end of the day, we don't have the plantain again.
Even though Ghana's overall inflation rate is easing, food inflation remains high, keeping Kofi Brookman off the poor man's table. According to Professor Wangna, addressing the rising cost of plantain and other staples requires rethinking how agriculture is viewed and supported. On land use, he urged a stronger national plan to protect agricultural land from being taken over by estate development. Still, for some, the love for Kofi Brookman outweighs the cost.
Regardless of the price, I would still buy it because personally I like it.
As Ghana joined the world to reflect on food systems on the World Food Day, the story of Kofi Brookman reminds us that safeguarding food security begins with how we value agriculture, protect our lands, and inspire the next generation to farm.
And that's the Joy Business Report. Interesting report there from our team in Kumasi, Bright Kweku there. Now, before we go, look at the markets. On the commodity market this morning, crude oil went up to $65 a barrel. Gold lost more than $18. It's trading this morning at $4,107 an ounce. Cocoa selling at $6,339 a ton after gaining $41. On the currency market, the dollar going for 11 cedis. That's what some of the major commercial banks are offering their clients. The British pound going for 14 cedis 75 pesos. The euro selling at 12 cedis 81 pesos. The forex bureau is quoting the dollar at 12 cedis 50 pesos. There is more news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Darryl Kwao. Thanks for listening. The Super Morning Show continues. Here's Blessed and the team. Do not go anywhere.
Yeah, they are not going anywhere, and they are listening to us here on 99.7 Joy FM. And we must say this, Darryl. Let's apologize to listeners this morning. Bits of interferences in our signal. So if you can't hear us at some point, probably should make use of our online platforms as well. We're streaming on X.
Rest assured, we are getting it fixed. So hopefully you hear us better and well.
Yeah, that's what we stand for. This is Joy 99.7 FM, and you're listening to the Super Morning Show. Just gone by is the Joy Business Reports, brought to you by Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank, and Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature. Okay, Daryl.
A song of inspiration?
Yeah. Let's wash away the tears this morning, isn't it?
We shall be alright. Yeah, yeah. Don't you cry, don't you cry. Yeah. 'Cause Jah shall wash away all the tears from my eyes. In times when the storms and the tides are raging high, we know we shall win. Yeah. We know we'll survive. Yeah. Jah shall wash away all the tears. Ooh, in this time of destruction, we must hold on firm. We got to get along, beating over hurdles, all of the mountain tops. Forward on, we on our marching on. We say, Jah shall wash away all the tears from my eyes. In times when the storms and the tides are raging high, we know we shall win, and we know we'll survive. Yeah. Jah shall wash away all the tears. Yeah. We know we must win the fight. Ooh, when the wicked try come and eat upon our flesh, we know that Jah, He is the best over trials and tribulations. Because Jah shall wash away all the tears from my eyes. In times when the storms and the tides are raging high, we know we shall win, and we know we'll survive. Yeah. Jah shall wash away all the tears. We keep on fighting and fighting. Yeah. Yet still wicked in high and low places. No matter what they do, no matter what they try, I and I, we shall overcome. Because Jah shall wash away all the tears from my eyes. In times when the storms and the tides are raging high, yeah, we know we shall win, and we know we'll survive. Yeah. Jah shall wash away all the tears.
Gramps Morgan inspiring us this morning. Indeed, may the Lord wash away all the tears from our eyes, and may we be strengthened in this time of grief. Indeed, the whole nation has been pouring out their messages of love to the Rawlingses, and that will feature here on the Super Morning Show. It's bringing us to 35:56 here on the show this morning, and we have got a lot coming your way here on the Super Morning Show. Of course, we now also have to keep our minds on the road and focus on the steering wheel in times of grief, isn't it? So we're urging you to focus on that as well, and that's bringing us right into the Drive Safe campaign here on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by Joy News and the Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota Superior Quality. And it's also brought to you by Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, shaping policy, advancing industry standards. And we are set to go into the Drive Safe campaign this morning here on the Super Morning Show with me, Blessed Suga. But guess what? We've got Fred Smith, Joy News editor, joining us here this morning. Before the news review, Fred has got a tip for us.
Hi,
good morning, Fred.
Good morning to you, Blessed.
Yeah.
So I would like to talk about how to use the lanes. In some cases, you have 3 lanes, and drivers don't know exactly which of them to drive in. So here's a tip for you. You must keep right unless you're overtaking. The right lane is for steady travel and not cruising in the fast lane. You know, we have speed lanes.
Okay.
Good. Yeah. So if you're going far, you need to be in the speed lane. If you're slow, maybe trotro passengers will alight somewhere. You need to keep to the right so you can put them wherever they ask you to stop.
Yeah.
And to change lanes, I mean, you don't have to be changing lanes, but if you need to change lanes, signal early so that other vehicles are aware that you're changing. And if you're also driving, you see someone trying to change lanes, please be patient, give them way, let them change. That's how you keep the road safe.
I agree. Someone is asking, I'm sure in their minds right now, what happened to our rapid lanes?
BRT, well, we've not been able to use it well. It's there.
It's now for the trotros.
Yeah.
That's the fastest one you can get in town. Anyway, thank you, Fred, for keeping us safe on the road. But it's brought to you here on the Super Morning Show by Joy News and the Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota, superior quality, Chamber of Oil Marketing Company, shaping policy, advancing industry standards. Well, we've got to say it right, but before then, we have to apologize to our listeners this morning. If you're still having challenges with the signal this morning, it's just because there are some technical hitches here and there. But the technical team is working around the clock to get that fixed. In the meantime, you can also stream us on X, we're on Facebook, we're on all of our social media platforms. It's at Joy 99.7 FM. So once you go on there, you'd get to have a feel of what's equally happening here on the show. But we're fixing that, and in no minute, of course, all of that will be addressed. Time to say it right, Fred?
Yeah, Say It Right is brought to you by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are our hallmarks. Societe General Bank Ghana, the future is you.
Something must be done.
You say either. I say either.
I am bored. Now, what do I mean when I say that? I'll give you a hint. It does not mean I am angry. I've noticed that some people use bored to mean upset or unhappy. Now, that may or may not have originated from the pidgin expression abo, which means I'm angry. But in English, I am bored simply means I am uninterested in or unoccupied by my current activity. It originates from an old Germanic word, boron, which means to be tiresome or dull. So there you go. If you always knew the real meaning of the word, good for you. If you just realized you've been using it wrongly all this time, make you no bore, because now you can say it right. Who thought boredom could be so interesting, eh?
Let's call it over.
And yes, say it right here on the Super Morning Show for you right there. And say it right on the Super Morning Show, as always, brought to you by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom Books, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. Societe General Bank Ghana, the future is you.
We can only wish her soul God's presence and God's peaceful place.
We have lost a big Iroko tree in Ghana. She stood for women and stood for the sincerity of our democracy.
When you are talking of gender activism in Ghana, if you will pencil her as number one, she will come number two.
So if she's not number one, she'll definitely be number two. Some messages pouring in for the late Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings here on the Super Morning Show, and it's bringing us right into the newspaper review here on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by Syntex Tank, A Strong, A Tough, Access Bank, More Than Banking, Kel Charcoal Toothpaste, Happy Smile. Fred?
Yeah, Blazer.
Not a happy morning.
It's not a happy morning at all, especially for some of us who grew through the Rawlings era.
Wow.
Those of us who were born in the 70s, the only leadership we knew for a very long time was Chairman Rawlings and the wife was so proactive in supporting the husband. In fact, they talk about assigning specific roles to our first ladies. Just tell any new first lady to act like Nana Konadu and you'll be right. That's the standard.
Yeah. She brought grace to that office.
Exactly. Supporting women, women especially, empowering them economically. And at the point where my mother even had to join the 31st December Women's Movement.
Great.
Indeed, yes, in Kumasi. Now, it got to a time they realized that a lot of women were not educated. They were also not economically strong. And so she needed to empower them, teaching them how to, undertake advanced farming practices,
skills training,
going for training and all of that, educating themselves and so on and so forth. But a major barrier was the fact that women were also caring for their children, and so they could not. So she came up with the idea, let's set up the 31st December Women's Daycare Centers. And to date, there are almost 900 of them spread across the country. That's fantastic. No first lady that I know has been able to do that anywhere.
No.
In fact, at Makola, right at Nima, there's a 31st December school, also founded by her. That's fantastic. And my fondest memory of her, I actually, in my journalism career, the very first story I did in journalism was about her. I was an intern at GBC Radio. Interns were not allowed to go on assignments on their own. You are assigned a senior who will take you out each day. One evening, my senior was unwell. So the editors had a big headache whether to send the small boy to an event where the first lady was going to speak. So they said, well, it's about art and nothing big, so let's just throw him in there. So I went and I had a fantastic story from there. She was talking about how the art student from KNUST had been instrumental in helping get all the state symbols, the parliamentary mace and others. I got home the next morning and my story was first on GBC Radio.
Wow.
And I went to wake up. Everybody, come and listen. That's me.
It just feels like yesterday to you. Because it's all playing back in your mind now, knowing that we've lost such a gem. But she will be loved. She will be remembered. So many of our colleagues have accounts of her, including Obi, host of Eco Season, who's joining us here on the Super Morning Show as well. You are up as early as this. Kojo Yangston is also here. He will be sharing his fond memories with the former. He is actually. But Obi,
yes,
not a good morning.
It's not a very good morning. I remember when I heard the news yesterday, I was like, wow, Agyeman-Rawlings, such a towering figure in our politics. And I remember growing up in Elubo, in the Jomoro district.
Right.
The 31st December Women's Movement she founded built, I think, over 800 preschools across the country.
Right.
So the first time I saw her in person was in, anyone who knows Jomoro district knows Anyuafutu, a village called Anyuafutu.
Okay.
Which is close to Elubo.
Yeah.
So she came there to commission one of those preschools, and that was the first time I saw her in person. I was quite young, I remember. I think in JHS or in primary school at the time. And knowing what she's done for our country in terms of giving a voice to women, she defined a whole generation. I think that memory would live with us, for the rest of this nation's history. So we can only say our condolences to the family. They've lost such a huge figure. And I believe women now have confidence to step up, onto the political scene because of what she's done. And clearly, without a shadow of doubt, I think she's been the most impactful first lady, if not in our entire history, in the fourth Republican history.
In spite of the history with the NDC, in fact, there are some cadre senior members of the party who are out now saying, look, if you're talking about sacrifice for the party, regardless of the history, this is someone who has contributed to the success of the NDC.
I think so. And some have said, even with the party's logo, she
played a key role in designing the party's logo.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how impactful she was. I spoke to Victor Smith yesterday, and Victor Smith was like, I mean, his introduction into mainstream politics was through Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings. Oh yes, I mean, even before he was appointed as a family spokesperson, I mean, he was at the time a student in Cardiff, Wales, and when he got back to Ghana in the early 90s, Nana Konadu, employed him, as it were, to start the office of the First Lady at the time, and then he grew into the role and became family spokesperson. So that's the kind of influence she's had, on our politics.
And I recall in 1995 when she went to Beijing, the Beijing conference, to advocate for the rights of women, economically, to empower them through education and others. She became such a big voice at that conference. She led the African team, and she didn't go there just as a first lady. She went there as an activist. She was already on the ground, So she came back. They returned from that conference with a lot of women having the confidence to now venture into areas where men had dominated. Women felt were not their place,
She just stood for women. And in fact, a couple of weeks back when the president went to China, I was just recounting that with Kojo, that the president is standing on the shoulders of the likes of Nana Konadu. Kojo Yankson is also here this morning. Kojo, she's been on the show, right?
Yeah, well, actually, I've interviewed her. She didn't come to the studio, but I interviewed her. It's interesting. I had a personal relationship with her husband, the former President Rawlings. He was a good friend of mine. So was his daughter, Zaneto. My relationship with Nana Konadu was more professional. But whenever I saw her around her family, she was so warm. And they were always teasing each other and throwing jabs at each other. They had a very funny relationship, and they were friends. She and her husband, they were great friends. And guess what? The idea for Say It Right came from Nana Konadu.
Really?
Yes. She was she played a very key role in the IEA. I think she was a member of the board, or a member of the institute, a fellow of the institute. So I met her at many IEA events, and we would often sit next to each other. And there was just one day when she just couldn't stand how people would say CDs instead of CDs, right? When they were mentioning the name of our currency. She couldn't bear it. And she said, Kojo, you speak so well. You should teach people how to pronounce words. You should teach them the right way to say things. Because it's just, and she had several examples of words that people would say wrong, and they would just, make her set her teeth on edge. And she said, no, you have to do this. And I thought it was a great idea. So the next time we sat around the table to plan for the coming year for the Super Morning Show, I suggested it. And here we are. Say it right.
Yeah. So that shows the impact.
Indeed. And I mean, beyond that, her impact has survived decades of Ghana's history. Decades. I remember growing up. My father was never a big fan of the Rawlings era. I mean, he wasn't a fan of anything other than democracy. So he really would, sit with me watching the news during the PNDC era, and would always have something to say to criticize what government was doing. He was a big critic of the Rawlings era, but never of Nana Konadu.
Interesting.
Anytime Nana Konadu came on, he would say, well, at least she's doing great for the women.
Yeah.
You just couldn't help but respect the contribution she was making to the advancement of women in this country. And even as a child, I could see that there was something different and unique about our First Lady.
Yeah.
When we moved into democratic rule, it was the same. You could tell when George Bush came to Ghana, when Bill Clinton came to Ghana, the respect that Hillary showed to Nana Konadu. It was obvious that on the global scene, her impact could not be denied.
I agree.
And even in her quieter era, after she left the NDC and became more of a quiet presence in our political landscape, she was still a guru.
I agree
still
with you,
people, still a person that people would go to for insights and advice. And there was nothing she hadn't seen. At these IEA events, her insights were deep. she would often be the last person to speak, and we would latch on to her every word because she was that person.
Yeah, she was.
Full of wisdom.
We'll forever miss
what
her.
a dent has been left in our political landscape.
Anyway, let's quickly rush through the newspapers. She's obviously featuring on all of them this morning, but Fred, there's still some more stories making the headlines for us to talk about. I have the Ghanaian Times here. 300 licenses revoked. That's the latest one coming through from the Lands and Natural Resources Ministry. Right to information must be a living reality, and that's according to the Attorney General. And these are some of the stories that you would find, including CID arresting 5 for trafficking, 57 Nigerians for cybercrime. In Ghana, when you grab a copy of the Ghanaian Times, you find out more.
Well, the news center, apart from Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings, we have these 63 out of 87 MPP MPs back Baumia. 300 billion Ghana cedi in digital transactions demand bank reforms, and that's the central bank governor, Dr. Esiama, speaking there. Transition to credit-driven economy to unlock financing opportunities for individuals and small businesses. That's according to Shaibu Haruna, who is CEO of Mobile Money Limited. On the back page, banks urged to use fintech to deliver instant loans. And MTN Ghana enters CIMG Hall of Fame for 6th time at 2024 awards. Yesterday, the president had to swear in 37 new High Court judges at the Jubilee House. We have that, and the in the sporting world, Hakimi and Salah on African Player of the Year shortlist. Unfortunately, no Ghanaian, in spite of Kudus and
when we return from the World Cup, we will feature.
Right, I have the Inquisitor. The banner headline is OSP is crucial. Office provides deterrent against corruption. This is Inusa Fuseni's advice. Ayine commends Chumbuafo, who runs the Financial Intelligence Unit. He's said to be doing some great work there, and the Attorney General is commending him. All right, the NPA intensifies LPG safety campaign. And they are doing this in tertiary institutions. We also have a story here about the Ibuakwa South MP who wants health laws to tackle Africa's inequality crisis. Right, that's an interesting angle to inequality, and that's what you get on the front page.
Okay, I have the Daily Guide here this morning. Guess what? 63 NPP MPs are now endorsing Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for flag bearer. We still say fear delegates, maybe.
63 NPP MPs. So the number has gone up, right?
So what happens to the 24? What happens to the 24 who said no?
They are indifferent right now. And so the sad one is still on the front page of the Daily Guide, talking about the former First Lady, Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings. There's the story also about Edu Boahin, the case regarding the national security saga. He wants judge off the case. His lawyers have walked out of court, we understand. That was such a drama in court over this case. But we wait to see what then the outcome will be. And then they talk about the 57 Nigerians who's been rescued, 5 arrested in human trafficking cybercrime syndicate bust. That story is also featuring when you grab a copy of the Daily Guide this morning.
I have here the Ghanaian Point, and it says apart from the former First Lady's report, almost all newspapers are capturing that. We're building a modern, safe and inclusive transport system for Ghana. That's according to President Mahama, who was at the Transport and Logistics Fair yesterday. NIMOS crashes armed Galamsey syndicates in major forest raid. Chinese operator busted, and excavators and boats have all been destroyed. Goldboard opens applications for new jewelry fabrication and refinery licenses. No need for parliamentary ratification. Mahama Yariga defends U.S. deportation agreement. And page 11 of the paper, Otto Addo still in charge. DFA to strengthen Black Stars technical team ahead of World Cup. And the entertainment column, Tiny, you know him?
Yeah.
He's been speaking. He says hip life is dead in Ghana. He is saying that the new artists are not doing it.
Maybe Afro Dance Hall is in charge now because there's a king of the streets.
There's some influence from Nigeria. If you realize, there's a big influence from Nigeria.
Anyway.
Our artists are now trying to sing like the Nigerians do, and so there's some kind of a blend around there, and we've left hip life the way it was.
Afrobeats is now the most listened to genre around the world, right, Kojo?
Not the most listened to.
One of the most.
Yes, but definitely one of the most.
Yeah, I should say.
It's growing faster and you notice that a lot of American artists, when they want to come back in their career, they collaborate with an Afrobeat artist. So Afrobeat is growing. I don't know, Tiny. What did he expect? Was he hoping that one trend would remain forever? That's just not the way the world works.
It's showbiz.
When he was a child, I'm sure there were genres of music that were popular then. When he became an artist, they were not.
He switched.
Yeah. So I don't know what he expects. It can't be hip life forever.
All right, guys.
But hip life has certainly put us on the map in the past. It's something that has is our contribution to world music, and so it's something to be proud of. But it won't
be there forever.
Yeah, I agree. Time for online news now. The online news review is brought to you by Zenith Bank in your best interest. This big story on the page we have on My Joy Online. Lands Minister revoking 278 small-scale mining licenses over some breaches in regulations. I don't know if that means anything to the fight against illegal mining for you.
Well, we don't have the details because we need to know whether they are. You see, the problem, illegal mining is what we are fighting. This is legal mining that's not being done right.
Right.
Okay,
it's
so
still illegal.
It's also illegal.
It's also So there's a bit of difficulty there. We need to get some more details. What exactly did they do? Did they just go outside of their concession, or they were destroying the environment? What is it? We need to understand to be able to know whether it is impacting the fight against illegal mining.
Yesterday I spoke at an event at the Kofi Annan Peacekeeping Training Center on Galamsey. I was on a panel. We were talking about reflections, and on Galamsey, and there were lots of experts around the table, the boss at NIMOS, the commander of NIMOS, and a few others. And, there was so much to learn. But a debate emerged on the question of alternative livelihoods. And to be fair, maybe I'm the one who caused the debate. Everyone else seemed to agree. I was the only one with an alternative view. I was wondering why, as a nation, we are even considering the option of providing alternative livelihoods. Now, it sounds weird when I say it like that, right? But why? I mean, they're committing a crime. We don't deal with armed robbery that way. We don't deal with rape that way. We don't say, we're going to give rapists wives so that they stop raping people, right? But we say we're going to give galamseyers jobs so that they stop doing galamsey. It's like we are taking a certain attitude towards it, as if they don't know what they are doing. We are saying that those who are mining illegally don't know what they are doing.
Anyway,
that's not true.
Yeah, more on that shortly. Kojo Yangsing will definitely break it down for us. He obviously does not agree with that. But when we return from the BBC News, we will bring that to you. And the BBC News here on the Super Morning Show is brought to you by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us. Glycol, we cushion you for life. Petra Trust. Petra, achieve more. We return after the BBC News at 7.
I'm Justin Webb, and you're about to hear Americast, the BBC's podcast on all things America on the BBC World Service. In today's episode, we'll be looking at the sudden and spectacular rise of Zoran Mamdani, the Democratic nominee for New York's mayoral election. How did he emerge as the front-runner for one of the most important political races in the US, despite being virtually unknown at the start of the campaign? His opponents criticized him for making idealistic and unrealistic promises, but will that matter?
You have never had a job, you've never accomplished anything, there's no reason to believe you have any merit or qualification for 8.5 million lives.
How might Mamdani handle Donald Trump, who regularly calls him a radical left communist? And how achievable are his promises? That's all coming up on Americast. I'll be back in 5 minutes with Anthony Zerka and Sarah Smith after the news.
Well, we have to apologize for that. Not a fair connection there to the BBC. So we're skipping BBC News this morning, and we'll bring that to you later on. But the BBC News here on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us, Glyco, we cushion you for life, and Petra Trust. Petra, achieve more.
Charlie, not again. And I need to return this car by Friday. No money and payday is 3 weeks away? How do I fix this? How? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
Yes. Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers, offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required. Promo runs from now to 31st October. T's and C's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here. Papa. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Your family's health should never be a worry, no matter where you are in the world. Are you a Ghanaian in the diaspora, a foreign resident in Ghana, or a Ghanaian looking for the perfect health insurance plan for yourself or your family in Ghana? Then the Apex Ebusiapa Health Cover is what you need. A comprehensive health insurance plan to protect your loved ones. From hospital stays to life-saving treatments, we ensure quality healthcare at an affordable cost. Apex Ebusiapa Health Cover. You don't just send love home, you secure it. Visit Apex Health Insurance at Zion House, Boundary Road, Shashi East Legon, or call 0540-128-256 or 0501-683912. Apex Ebusiapa Health Plan. Global love, local care.
Announcing Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing. Yes, from just 983 Ghana cedis, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited and free paper every month. Guess what? That's not all. Toners, repairs, and maintenance all are free. And oh, I'm not kidding at all. And we cover the whole country. Yes, the whole country. What are you waiting for? Just visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244-644048. I repeat, or call 0244-644048. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509-551-609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME Business Card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302-680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Fidelity Bank says save and win.
Glyco Life Micro Insurance customers, hey!
Glyco Life Damwasi, more piafo, ya sumo e konfinche duanai, bonsumuni ya nanti ye Damwasi, ne ya simuse, ye the Glyco Life app abba, ewo mobile phone swa, ama yankita hudie, I am re. Glyco Life Micro Insurance goes digital. Say die. Uye Glyco Life ejan koswo ana Glyco Life enidaswo customer. Ehun hia se obenya adansidie krata. Ekyerese wetua bibi ama Glyco. Die hia ni se ube downloadu Glyco Life app no ana ye agenta. Ya tetom abefo kwan so ebeboa wo mwetumi a downloadu ewo phone so. 24 hours. Ebre any baby a wo bia ubetumi etua wontie ni ama Glyco anampo ubetumi ajusika efri Glyco nchen abefo kwan so sanhihye yi ede asomdwe ebebre Glyco Life adwadifo baby a wo any ebre bia Glyco we cushion you for life.
Introducing the new Comfort Afterwash for Clothes. Contains a formula that makes clothes smell fresh and looking like brand new. After washing, add comfort to your rinsing water before you dry. Step out and let your clothes do the talking. Grab the sachet from a provision shop or market near you now. Enjoy fragrance on your clothes for days. Comfort and Jibeda. This advert is FDA approved.
Has your daughter taking the HPV vaccine? Her future is worth protecting. Visit a designated health facility near you to get your 9-year-old daughter vaccinated against HPV. The HPV vaccine is safe and free. A healthy future for our girls starts with us. Let's protect our daughters against cervical cancer. United against cervical cancer. This message is brought to you by Ghana Health Service and partners.
Sika boom. Fidelity Bank say save and win. Montio. Sika boom. Just deposit and begin. Every 500 CDs you keep for a month, you get 1 point all at once. More deposits, gets more points in. More points, more cash you feel win. 1 point every 500 CD. What if you win? 5,000 CDs monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana CDs.
Don't wait. Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 CDs. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 CDs monthly and 100,000 CDs in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Sika-boom.
This is an NLA approved promo, now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Initiating rage process.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet. On Joy 99.7 FM.
I carry God so I fear nothing. Steady increase in the command. Original no be parody. You know fit clear for your memory. Whether now winter or summer, I did Papa just Savannah. Living life, see my fire burning bright within the inside me. Smally way they mighty, they never know I color. To the move fight, check and balance. Everything inside my mind daily. Trust me, you can't fool me. Energy don't lie, more friendly and conscious. I'm allergic to sucker, so I'm not ready for confusion. They're telling me make I show love. Stop
wanna go mad, oh. Pull up in the G-Waggy, oh my, oh. Make your girlfriend wanna follow back home, hey.
Coffee in your cup.
Promise you got your pain, crying about my dreams, oh.
Always the best bet.
Missy, I did how we I'm I said me dream, oh. Hey, my like I know. I will not, you got pay my like I know. Can I know? I want you to know. Hey. More money, challenge. I did not buy me regardless. I don't know. What have you done to me? I don't know. No be for me, maybe I'm unlucky again. Look up, my love. Pour another one for my nigga. I'ma just call my dealer. Look up, my love. Pour another one for my nigga. I'ma just call my dealer.
Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Hello, my dealer, come quickly. Come quickly, cause my case is critical. Hello, and anytime I find someone to love, she go do me why oh. And after me give my everything, she go break in my heart oh. They be like say, now the bad things I do. I'm on go. They be like say, now the bad things I do. I'm on go.
Just one taste and I'm wanting more, shawty. Waiting you give me is not enough. Oh. You don't tell me I know I'm falling in love, shawty. But waiting you give me is not enough. Oh baby, I'm getting jealous. Don't wanna see you with anybody. Oh, I'm getting jealous already. I'm getting jealous. Don't wanna see you with anybody. Oh, I'm getting jealous already. I'm getting addicted, oh no. I'm getting addicted, oh baby. I'm getting addicted, oh no. I'm getting addicted to you. Said I'm getting addicted, oh no. I'm getting addicted, oh baby. I'm getting addicted, oh no. I'm getting addicted to chasing after you. What have you done to me? Oh, got me chasing after you. What have you done to me? Oh, you got me chasing after you. What have you done to me? Oh, got me chasing after you. Sugar for me, I wanna have you forever. I'm on your loving is all I need. Girl, I'm falling for you, falling, yeah. And I'm calling on you, calling. Oh, baby, I'm getting jealous. Don't wanna see you with anybody. I'm getting jealous. Don't wanna see you with anybody. I'm getting jealous already. I'm getting addicted, oh, oh. I'm getting addicted, oh, babe. I'm getting addicted, oh, oh. I'm getting addicted to you. Said I'm getting addicted, oh, oh. I'm getting addicted, oh, babe. I'm getting addicted, oh, oh. I'm getting addicted to you. What have you done to me?
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
And the whole studio is on fire this
DJ
Friday.
Wobeti.
Yes.
DJ Wobeti.
Kojo, he's
I love
going
that
to be
too.
shaking up Maoli School this weekend. So this is like a prelude to
Oh, yes.
old school jams with DJ
Wobeti's rehearsals for Maoli have been going very, very well. And,
Gasco, prepare because very soon you need DJ.
Hey, can we afford the highest paid DJ? We'll start saving. We'll start saving towards it. Oh, I love that song. That particular song. I really like it. Yeah, it's good. Getting us in the Friday mood, right?
DJ Wobeti.
Yeah. Woo. Wobeti's, yo.
Anyway, one place also on fire this morning, Kojo, is the Accra International Conference Center.
Oh, yes. Day two of the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. It's underway. Everybody is congregating there because anything housing at all is the focus of what's happening at the conference center. And
That's
look,
right.
the beauty of it is the different companies that have come together to give wonderful discounts to their customers, right? So
Drive EVGH.
Yeah.
Driving into a sustainable future.
The way you have meant this car. Yeah. Look,
electric.
These amazing companies are all there with brilliant products, things you need, things you absolutely need, and probably think you cannot yet afford, right? But just go there, talk to them, and they'll hook you up. In fact, even if you don't have a penny, EcoBank could sort you out, and then you just walk across to the next booth and buy a house, right? That's possible today on your lunch break. All you have to do is go check out what's happening at the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair.
You have to.
Your favorite companies are all there and ready to give you what you need. So
you know what?
We'll meet you there.
Yeah, it's brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and we have Drive EVGA, driving to a sustainable future. So you just have to pass by, be on the lookout for Kojo when you come through, because he's got some special offers for you as well. Extra.
Follow the watchy. You'll find me.
But also coming up this morning, Kojo, we need to talk about the CD. Not just because
not the city.
Not the city. Oh, may her soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
We will miss Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings. Anyway, we'll be talking about the currency. That puts me in a safe spot, so I don't say it right.
Don't say it wrong. Yes. So we'll be talking about the CD, right? The Ghana CD. After 60 years of being Ghana's currency, there is so much to celebrate. It's part of our national identity. The CD has taken us through thick and thin. We have reinvented it halfway, along the way, and it has just remained the mainstay of our economy. Today, in the year 2025, we are anticipating for the very first time that the CD will end with appreciation. throughout the year. Like when you take the average of its performance, it will be a year in which the cedi appreciated in value, and that would be fantastic against the dollar, obviously. That would be fantastic. But there's so much more to discover in conversations about the cedi, which is why, we celebrate its 60th anniversary, the Bank of Ghana is putting together this big, momentous event. And guess what? The Super Morning Show will be live from the cedi at 60 event. Live in the morning. We'll be broadcasting from there, talking to all the major players in the management of our currency. Like anybody you could think of, we'll talk to them on the show, right? And it's just a special way of marking not just progress in our economy, but a landmark of our national history.
Kojo, you know what? It's a good time to say good morning to Dr. Johnson Isiama, isn't it?
Yes.
He says he wants to leave the cedi, like a legacy.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to leave us the cedi that we appreciate. I'll take about 100,000 of them if he can spare them. A chaotic morning to Dr. Johnson Isiama. In fact, let's drop one for him. It's a There you go.
100,000 Ghana cedis.
That's right. For 100 KD, I'll give you KR all day long.
Thank you, Tom. We are coming there. We're stopping there, actually. Anyway, thanks for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show. 22 after 7 here on the show. My name is Blessed Sugam here with Kojo Yang Sid.
Yeah.
And of course, Kojo
today,
coming up.
Yes, today on the Super Morning Show, we bring you the 5th in our installment of cancers that affect women. All right. It's all part of our Cancer Awareness Month. And today, we get real. We're bringing you conversations with women who have survived cancer. Like they've been into the trenches, breast cancer, cervical cancer, and they made it out the other side. And these are stories of valiant perseverance that you absolutely have to hear, right? This thing is not easy. It's not easy, and it affects lives in such a way. Women are multipliers. So while a man may go through something in solitude, when things like this affect women, it affects the whole family. It affects their workplace, it affects their children, and they will be telling you these stories in a way that you can relate to. While you're sitting in your car on your way to work, just you turn and look at your family and think, my God, if this happened to us, how would we deal with it? Well, you will hear how some people dealt with it today when we are joined by these brilliant survivors. I can't wait. I can't wait for that conversation.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
That's right.
We also continue to celebrate the wonderful, impactful life of Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings, the first lady of the Fourth Republic, right? And we'll be talking about her legacy and the big hole she's left in the Ghanaian political landscape.
You can be a part of the show, 055-1111-997. That's how you can send through your messages to us here on the Super Morning Show. We'll be reading them all out. But this morning, have you heard about the incredible benefits of Excellium from Total Energies? Well, let me tell you about this premium fuel with its amazing 3-in-1 power. Total Energies is introducing you to the new formula, additive enriched fuel, which is, of course, enriched with so much more. It has a 3-in-1 power that cleans your engine, extends its life, and lowers your fuel consumption. So thanks to the cumulative effects of its anti-corrosion, anti-wear, detergent additives, Excellium new formula also lowers your vehicle's fuel consumption while reducing CO2 emissions. Your drive, son, that's the experience you'll be having with Total Energies Excellium new formula. We say to you this morning, choose Excellium, choose quality.
All right, and also choose to make your move now because Stanbic Bank have dropped their rates. So they say you can now fund your dreams with a personal loan, a vehicle loan. You could get consumer credit. You can call consumer finance, as they like to call it. You can get yourself a solar loan, a home loan, or a credit card. All right, so be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Go to stanbicbank.com.gh to get started.
And SG Ghana is here because your SG Ghana Visa cards can do way more for you this morning if you're listening to us. It's your key to smarter, more convenient payments. Pay online for your meals, shopping, fuel, services, and make that quick payments on POS terminals worldwide using your card. So with your gold and platinum cards, you even get more value, exclusive whooping discounts at selected vendors, including airport lounges, and access with your platinum card. Don't have a Visa card yet? We've made it simple for you. Just visit SG Ghana branch across the country and get one today. Societe Generale Bank Ghana, the future is you.
Everybody's talking about Enidaso from Glyco Life, and it gives you everything you need for insurance. Okay, your family can rest easy with free e-health services. You get a guaranteed cash benefit for your loved ones, and of course, in addition to all of that, you get if you have permanent disability, there's a benefit there for you, and it will support you through those tough times. So listen, in these times of changes, all you need to do is expect the best from Glyco. They will keep you covered, secured, and of course, it's just a dial away. So call them, or you can just dial *765#. Do it now, actually, and sign up with Glyco Enida. So Glyco, we cushion you for life.
We have lost a big Iroko tree in Ghana. She stood for women and stood for the sincerity of our democracy.
Indeed, that's all she stood for, and you're still with us here on the Super Morning Show. Let me tell you about what's back. It's Fidelity Bank's Sika Boom Reloaded. Kojo's looking for 100,000 Ghana cedis. He can get that
just
through the grand draw.
Would be nice. Dr. Siama, you say waiting?
Yes, you say waiting. We are coming with a thank you tour delegation.
That's right. A thank you tour, keep fit walk. Just in case, we are covering all angles.
Health walk to shake off
Thank
the calories.
you, tour health walk.
Yeah, before the CD.
So that we will have the strength to carry the 100,000 CDs. That's right.
So it's back. Sika Boom Reloaded. Save 500 cedis or more and stand a chance to win up to 100,000 Ghana cedis in the grand draw. So every 500 cedis you deposit with Fidelity, you're getting access to more win and of course opportunities to win that 5,000 Ghana cedis that you've been on the lookout for monthly. So visit any of the Fidelity Bank branches near you. Agent point deposit in multiples of 500 cedis and win big. Don't have an account yet? Open one today. Fidelity is here for your journey. Sika Boom style. The promo is on NLA's Caritas platform.
All right, well, I'll tell you what most people are doing this weekend. They're going to be relaxing with their families. Yes. But what about you? What about you this weekend? What are you doing with your family? What are you doing with your family?
Kojo.
Are you going to just sit at home and be watching TV again? Are you? Is that going to be you?
Why are you
this weekend too? Another sitting at home. My guy. Look at them sitting around you in the car. Look at the doleful looks that they are giving you as you are driving and thinking to yourself, and I'm meeting if you have a ball. Oh, take them to Safari Eco Park.
Yeah.
Okay, you just do that favor for the family. Take them to Safari. It's not that expensive too. It's not that expensive. Look, 350 Ghana cedis for every adult. First of all, then if you have a teenager, it's 250, and then the children from 6 upwards, 150. You can gather your children and their friends. Let them all go together and remember this day forever. Tomorrow, let that be your day for tomorrow. Let that be your plan for tomorrow. Otherwise, what else? I mean, we are all sitting around here, we're talking as the Ghana Shini. There's Safari Eco Park. People are flying all the way to Kenya to experience even a fraction of what you can get at Safari Eco Park. Charlie, let's not do this to ourselves. This weekend, take them. Look at their little faces. Okay, I know you understand.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the number to I know you are driving. Let the children write down the number: 059-691-4394. Okay, 059-691-4394. Let the kids write it down, or you can try 059-691-4384. Take them to Safari Valley now, Pesa.
And you're still on the Super Morning Show. Hey, there's a message for DJ Mobeti. There's an Omsu listening to us. He says, We the Omsus are waiting for Wobeti with an exclamation. You know what that means, Kojo? It means it will be on fire. The house will be on fire. Where's Winston, by the way?
Missing in action.
I'm sure he's hiding somewhere.
He's doing push-ups in anticipation of DJ Wobeti.
Hey, Charlie, you're a big man, Wobeti. My God. Anyway, it's back to school season. Enough of that, because the Ogasco boys don't like that.
We don't like back to school. No, we like back to school. Who doesn't like back to school?
Maybe it's Biako boys. That's what you want to say.
I didn't say it.
Oh, no. Okay. It's back to school season again, guys. And the new academic year has begun. Beyond the intense morning traffic, school fees ought to be paid. That's a fact. Okay, you have to purchase some stationery as well. So if you need financial support, Bank of Africa is offering you that short-term quick fix loan, collateral-free personal loan with the lowest interest rate on the market. So no cash deposit, no hidden charges at all. What you see is what you get. This is the school fee season, and visit any Bank of Africa branch for a quick fix loan with a straightforward application process. 0302 429 333 is the number to call. You can call 0302 249 690. You can chat Fafa BOA. Fafa is at boaghana.com. That way you can also get in touch with Fafa this morning. Terms and conditions do apply on this one.
All right, now Kilentria, those are the only terms and conditions you need to think about when it comes to life boy.
Life buoy.
Yeah, in fact, the Americans say life buoy. The British say life boy, but the Americans life buoy.
Hey,
buoy.
Sounds like bookie.
Booyaka. Yeah. So, life buoy or life boy says that when you buy 5 bars, you get the 6th one for free, and it's available in every supermarket and every provision store. So, Charlie, you're wild. All right, because killing Tia for extra protection. Choose Life Boy, choose protection.
Yeah, that's what you have to choose this morning, protection always. But don't forget that nominations are officially open for the 9th edition of the prestigious Ghana Energy Awards. It's running until the 31st of October this year. The theme for this year is repositioning the energy sector as a pillar of national development. Look, Kojo Yankson is the Energy Personality of the Year.
Hey, is he?
I am nominating him for Energy Personality of the Year. And we have the CEO of the Year category. Maybe your boss should go take that one, because Kojo is, going for the Energy Personality of the Year.
I've told you that it's Doomsday Victim of the Year that I'll win.
So hurry now. Just find out more. GhanaEnergyAwards.com. Submit your nomination today. The Ghana Energy Award is proudly endorsed by the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition. Probably you should send them a message, or just call 0303 940 300, and you'll be finding out more about this year's Ghana Energy Awards. Ghana Energy Awards, a legacy of redefining excellence. Could you?
Yes, indeed. All right. Now, listen, we've been telling you, and we know you've heard us. So now it's time to just take action on it, right? Go outside. Look at your water tank. Is there a tortoise? No. Why? Okay, you know what to do. Upgrade. Get yourself a Syntex tank, the tank with the tortoise, because they are the champion of water tanks, right? For years, they've been protecting our water, rain or shine, right? So you need to be a part of the Syntex tank family. If your tank doesn't have a tortoise on it, it is time to upgrade. And here's how you do that. Call 0244 335 168, okay? Or you can buy from one of their 400 agents across the country. Or if you just want to do it from home, go online, syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, a strong, a tough.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Well, if you bank with Zenith Bank this morning, there's a heartfelt thank you going out to you for joining the 20th anniversary health walk on Saturday, the 18th of October. I saw images and Kojo was amazing. Great things happened there, and many of you showed up and showed out. So from loyal customers to partners and friends and proud supporters, your energy and enthusiasm made the walk a true celebration of 2 decades of banking excellence and shared growth. So we appreciate your presence, your spirit, and your commitment to walking the journey with us. Cheers to many more years ahead. Zenith Bank is indeed working in your best interest.
Zenith Bank doing a thank you tour for their health walk.
Yeah, we are doing ours at the CD auditorium or the CD building or wherever it is.
Ours is
the Bank of Ghana.
Ours is a thank you tour and a health walk. Theirs is a thank you tour for their health walk. Know the difference.
That's all right. BOG guys, they ought to prepare for us because we are coming.
We are coming. In fact,
thank you.
The CD, the CD is about to be celebrated like never before. Yeah. All right. So Kingdom Books continues their back to school promotion. It's on till the 31st of October, so you can still take advantage of it wherever you may be. So in all their branches, so that's Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takoradi, Winneba, Cape Coast, you get the discounts everywhere, and it's on all the stuff that the kids need to go back into school: pens, pencils, books, erasers, bags, just everything, right? Up to 20% off all of those items. You can also get the discounts online at kingdomstoreonline.com. So if you want to know more, just call them. The number is 050-648-7557. You can also email info@kingdomgh.com. Kingdom Books is where quality and affordability are assured. Terms and conditions apply.
And coming up here on the Super Morning Show, we've got sports and lots coming your way. But Kojo, many are wondering why we're talking about the city this year. But well, if you haven't heard about it, we're celebrating 60 years of Ghana's very own city. A journey that began in 1965, from the market stalls to mobile apps, from notes to digital wallets. The city has been a part of every milestone and every dream.
City na yebi.
Yeah. IAB. 60 years of value, pride, and innovation, rooted in history, alive in every transaction, and ready for the future. Our CD, our heritage, the CD, our identity, the CD, the symbol of sovereignty, the CD, our national pride. So the official launch is happening Tuesday, the 28th of October. Expect the Joy SMS team to be there at the Accra International
Live
Conference Center from 9 a.m. Special guest of honor will be His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic. Be there. Let's celebrate the city, our own city. Kojo, I'm wondering your permutation and formula of enjoying the city. How do you like it? With some Gary on top or some watch it leaves on the side?
Oh, as for CDD, I like it. I like it in my bank account. That's how you like it. That's my order. Yes, I like it in my bank account. Just sitting there breathing. With zeros, plenty zeros at the end.
I hear someone saying my love language is the CD. Hey, cool.
That's why they are single.
Okay, we've got lots coming up your way. Tell us about what you think about the CD as well. 055-11-11997 is the way by which you can get through to us. And we'll return shortly, but we're asking the question, why buy a photocopier this morning when you can lease and print unlimited from just 983 Ghana cedis a month? You can lease a multifunctional photocopier, free paper, cartridges, free repairs, free maintenance, full nationwide coverage across all 16 regions. So save yourself that high cost of maintenance, paying for paper repairs and maintenance. All you can do today is to get in touch with valexlease.com. Find out more from Valex Lease. 0244 644048, 0535-208661 and 0208-603312. Terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease, affordable document management solution.
Well, if you've been planning when to make your move, take it from us. The time is now, right? Because Stanbic Bank has dropped their rates, which means you can now fund your dreams with a personal loan, a vehicle loan. You can get consumer finance. You could also get yourself a solar loan, a home loan, or a credit card. Be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Go to stanbicbank.com.gh to get started.
Yeah, and I like the way it sounds. When we get back, sports and so much more coming your way. We're still urging you, if you're driving probably to work, just keep in mind that the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is happening. Today's day 2, right, Kojo? So you have to just drive by. It's raining discounts there. Anything home owning, we say dream it, own it, and live it. That's what we're telling you here on the Super Morning Show. And when we get back, we'll tell you more about what's happening at the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair for 2025.
Hey, Ruben. Every 2 seconds notification. The Momo keeps on coming. It keeps keeps on coming, eh?
Ma, I am the community Momo man now. People send money, and with the Momo app, every payment is done. My transactions are flying.
Hey, Adeng.
Ah, ma, you didn't know, eh?
Over 2 million Ghana cedis is up for grabs in the Stillman Saka promo. Transact more than 100 Ghana cedis with your Momo app, and you could win daily, weekly, and monthly cash prizes, and 100,000 Ghana cedis grand prize. And it's not just payments and money transfers. Bank to wallet transactions, savings, loans, investments, pensions, POS transactions, and Momo transactions from other partner platforms qualify. This promo runs in collaboration with the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
Ever wondered what else your Standard Chartered Visa card can do? It is not just for taking money from ATMs. Your Standard Chartered Visa card is the enjoyment card. Use it to shop at malls and supermarkets and for all your online transactions. Book and pay for that overdue vacation online and win fantastic rewards like airtime, Melcom gift vouchers, and a weekend stay at a plush hotel and many more. It is the enjoyment card. So next time you're about to make any payment, let your Standard Chartered Visa card lead the way, not cash. It is your gateway to secure, convenient, and rewarding payments. Visit the 360 Rewards website for more information. Standard Chartered, here for good.
FPAC is effective for headaches and relieves the symptoms of flu, colds, and catarrh. FPAC blows away the pain associated with sore throats. During and after a hard day's work, FPAC relieves you of body pains. After the day's sports workout, FPAC helps the body to control the aching muscles. FPAC is effective against feverishness. FPAC reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. FPAC is effective against rheumatic pains. You can find FPAC in all pharmacy and chemical select shops throughout the country. FPAC is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. FPAC blows your pain away.
FPAC Junior follows in the tradition of FPAC tablets, a trusted friend to relieve your child of pain associated with teething, catarrh, cold, and fever. The good that FPAC does for you, FPAC Junior does for your child. FPAC Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. FPAC Junior blows your child's pain away.
Imagine a home where comfort meets quality and energy savings, where every warm shower feels perfect. That's the everyday luxury you enjoy with Ariston water heaters, with Italian quality built to last for your family's comfort. With its cutting-edge technology, smart power-saving features, experience hot water on demand, and energy savings for comforting warmth every morning. Upgrade your home with a trusted quality of Ariston water heaters today. For more information, visit our website www.ariston.com.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
To you, happy birthday to you.
All right, birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, and Bank of Africa. Get yourself a loan from Bank of Africa and get unbeatably low interest rates. Go to any branch to learn more. Bank of Africa is the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Yes,
right? Whose birthday is it today?
Indeed. Let's check that out real quick because lots of people are celebrating their birthdays today. We'll get into that for you shortly if you're listening to us. This one says that good morning, happiest birthday to my husband, Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Bamford, who is far away serving his country. Oh, Kojo, that's lovely.
Oh, that's nice.
Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Bamford, it's your birthday today.
Oh, and the wish is coming from who?
It's coming from the children and obviously Mrs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so.
nice.
It's
did they put their names in there?
I wish. I get that. I'll get that. Obviously, but to you, Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Bamford, we say a very, very happy birthday going out to you. Keep serving the country, and may the Lord bless you. This one says, wishing my daughter Lillian Elom Agbafo of Dunamis Learning Center in Ho a happy birthday. Pray for God's wisdom and protection all her life. And it's from Ricky Agbafo. going out to you. This one's from Samuel Bacha Kofi. He says that I want to wish my twins a special birthday for them. They are Bernard Akwete Kofi and Brian Akwete Kofi as well. They're 18 years today, and it's from mom and dad wishing you all of the best. And from Belisa, they are so proud of you. Celebrating also a gentleman of honor, former Yoko boss Stephen Raymond Dapa Ado. Today is your 79th birthday, Kojo.
Wow.
79. We say God bless you. God
birthday.
richly
Happy birthday.
bless you, and we say happy birthday going out to you. All right.
Yesterday was the birthday of our colleague Loretta Kwachi.
Oh,
yes, great. Yes. Happy birthday to Loretta. Live long. Can I say this is not a happy birthday? It's not her birthday, but by all means, send her cake if you want to. Good morning to Nila Selome, my friend Nila Selome. You know what? We all need good friends like Nila.
We do.
We
do.
I
agree. I agree.
Good morning, Nila. Best wishes to you and your family.
Okay, and you know what? The numbers don't lie, is it? Could you over 1,000 winners this week in the Stillman Saka promo, from 100 cedis to 200 cedis e-cash, brand new yellow biz routers, and even up to 2,000 Ghana cedis in the weekly prices. And there's a big one. All we are telling you is to keep transacting with the Momo app, and you could walk away with the ultimate prize, a jaw-dropping 100,000 Ghana cedis that Kojo has been on the lookout for since morning.
My award.
And so remember that it's not just about payments, money transfers, bank wallet to transactions as well, savings, loans, investments, so much more. On your NTN Momo will qualify you, and you stand that chance to win so much more. So download the Momo app now, keep transacting, and you too can say Mensaka.
All right, well, listen, where are we? What was that about the Mensaka? Is that all in aid
about
of
the cash?
Yeah, but that's for sports, isn't it?
It is.
The Joy Sports Center is brought to you now by MTN. Everywhere you go, Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. FPAC, which blows your pain away. DSTV, your home of entertainment. And Twisco, power your dreams. Talking of Twisco, Twisco is just setting the world ablaze with their irresistible chocolati. I love that word, chocolati.
Chocolati.
Yes, chocolati.
Not chocolati.
No, it's not even chocolatey. No, it's chocolati. What's the thing? Right, and it contains something called Enafort, which is a combination of vitamins, like vitamin B, vitamin C, D, iron, and other minerals, which just makes it a great source of energy for the kids. And it costs just two Ghana cedis. The 2 Ghana cedis, and you have the great creamy taste of goodness in your cup. All right, so listen, mix it with water, that's it, and milk, and that's it. You stir and you're done. The kids love it. Everybody loves Twisco. Get yourself the 20-gram sachet or the 400-gram sachet, whichever one in between you prefer, and it's yours today. Twisco, power your dream. This advert is FDA approved.
Okay, and for many years you've put in that hard work to build what you have now, that business, that career and savings. But you know what? Now is the time to take it to the next level. We know and understand that you have wealth ambitions, whether you're seeking to grow your wealth, invest more, looking to secure your legacy. We're here to help you make that right move at the right time. So the good news is that Standard Chartered gets you more than just banking. You're getting access to a global network of tailored solutions designed to grow, manage and to protect your wealth for generations to come. Our expertise and global network offers you that array of wealth and diversified investment options across the world. Now's the time to act on insight, not hindsight. Let Standard Chartered help grow, protect and safeguard your wealth today. Let's get talking. 023 300 0041. Standard Chartered is here for good, and Afotamaklo is here. Achutamaklo.
Good morning.
Afwan.
Yeah, Mautanya Kata Milado. Maupo Amenuvota.
Akwanama.
Wagakanami.
Aha. Let's get to it.
Yes. Good morning, everyone, and welcome aboard to the Joy Sports Center. For weeks now, the topic of players who have previously turned their backs on the senior national team, the Black Stars, will simply not go away. Well, the latest and possibly the most significant voice yet in that conversation is GFA President Ketu Kreku. He has said that he will not admit any mercenaries into the national team. He was speaking to TV3.
I don't want mercenaries to come to Ghana. I don't want people just to jump on the ship because we've qualified for the Mondial. I want players who love Ghana, who play from their hearts with passion, and who would want to represent Ghana in all competitions. So yes, I've been very, very categorical that if you have refused us in the past, if you've not shown respect to us in the past, I will not open the door because we have qualified for the Mondial. I don't care about what the coach wants to do. He has his preference, just like any other person. But as a principled person, it is. I mean, you have to show beyond reasonable doubt that you want to play. You are committed towards the national flag.
Yeah, that's Keto Kreku, the GFA president, indicating that even the opinion of the Black Stars coach will not matter in that regard. Speaking of the Black Stars coach, Otuado, he has been given a seal of approval by midfielder Kwesi Sibo, who also plays for Real Oviedo. Kwesi Sibo was a late addition to the Black Stars team, but helped in securing a 5th World Cup berth. And he says he has seen enough to have absolute faith in Otuado.
Entering to the national team, I think he has done a great job. He's still doing a great job for the national team, because I feel like since I entered the national team, whatever tactics that he gave to us, whatever advice that he gave us before a game, when we deliver on the field, we get results. So my personal experience with him has been great, and I think he's a good guy to lead the nation to the World Cup.
Yeah, that's Kwesi Sibo speaking there. Let's move the conversation on to Ghana Premier League action, and later today we've got the first of the weekend's matches happening in Konadu. Hearts of Lions will take on Basake Holy Stars. That game is at 3 p.m. and then later Idiana Stars will be at home to Dreams FC. Accra Hearts of Oak on Sunday will play Babiani Gold Stars. The Phobians are unbeaten in this season's Ghana Premier League. In fact, they are yet to concede a goal from the 6 matches that they have played. Last week, they went away to beat Brekum Chelsea by 2-0. Here's head coach Masudidi Dramani, who still is aware of the improvements the team has to have.
We have many aspects that are getting better and better in terms of our team structure, and what you just mentioned is part of our team structure, and there's still a lot to improve on the team coordination and also the decision making on the last third. We are still an improving team, and we continue to improve both the team structures and also improve on our individual qualities that we have.
Well, in other games, Kerala United, who have not lost at home this season, will host Bechem United also on Sunday. Mediama Sporting Club, another club that has won every single home game this term, will take on Swedro All Blacks. Here's their head coach, Ibrahim Tanko.
No, I think I said it even before the season started that this season you are not going to meet any weak team. And I think all the teams that are competing are very good. And like I said, the last game was not very good for us because we left 2 points. But I think in terms of performance, in terms of the dominance and the goal scoring chances we have, I think it was good. So we hope that this weekend will be better.
In other games, Nations FC will be at home to 11 Wonders. Samatics 96 will take on Hoho United. Young Apostles will play Brekum Chelsea. Vision FC, their game versus Asante Kotoko has been postponed, but their manager Nana Agyeman has been speaking about the emerging tactical trends that their team has had to come up with, and says they still have got some distance to go as far as making those adjustments and getting the needed results are concerned.
We know that they've got very good midfielders that can thread the ball through for their wingers to get on it. And every time they get into your final third, they're very, very dangerous. So these are things that we are working against defensively. We want to remain compact. We want to be able to collapse on the wing if it goes there, try to create an overloading defense and try to press them really hard and well to be able to win the ball and also exploit spaces behind them. So these are things that we've been training against, but of course we cannot focus too much on what they do.
Nana Agyeman on the emerging tactical trends in matches that they have played in the Ghana Premier League. and also the areas that they need to improve. Look, the Black Queens of Ghana have taken a giant's lead in that World Cup qualifier against Egypt. They beat them in Ismaila by 3-0 in the first leg of the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Doris Bwedua, Mariam Ponta and Grace Asantua were all on the score sheet for the Queens in that thumping win. Here is Grace Asantua asking for Ghanaian support for the reverse fixture, which will be played at the Accra Sports Stadium on Tuesday.
Mr. Ghana for a match yeni Egypt be born wo Ghana on the 28th of this month at Accra Sports Stadium. Mr. Ghana for nyina say omwa support to Black Queens and Grace Asantua fans nyina Mr. say mumrana mumbe support you and I was say hello.
Yeah, that's midfielder Grace Asantua of the Black Queens speaking and asking for the support of Ghanaians ahead of that all-important game on Tuesday. Now, in the NBA, yesterday something seismic happened. More than 30 people have been arrested in an illegal gambling crackdown by the FBI, including prominent basketball players and mafia members. Portland Trail Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups and Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier are among more than 30 people who were charged in connection with schemes involving illegal sports betting and rigged poker games backed by the mafia, according to authorities. Let's hear from the FBI Director Kash Patel.
What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families. And you'll hear more about those details today. The charges and the arrests that were taken down across this country range from wire fraud, money laundering, extortion, robbery, illegal gambling. This FBI will leave no room for any perpetrator of crime across this country. You hear a lot about our work of defending the homeland and crushing violent crime. Well, this work is also representative of a colossal portion of the FBI's mandate to keep America safe and to keep our entertainment industry fair and secure.
So, as I indicated, there are two indictments. The first one is about the sports betting. The other is related to alleged rigged illegal poker games. And NBA stars, including current player Terry Rozier and current coach Chauncey Billups and former player Damon Jones, were all arrested. Both Billups and Rozier have been placed on leave, according to the NBA, and the organization is cooperating with the authorities. In fact, members of a prominent New York City mafia families were also arrested yesterday. In boxing, Tyson Fury has said that no amount of money can force him out of retirement for that rematch with Anthony Joshua. Well, that obviously has repercussions for Anthony Joshua and his promoter Eddie Hearn, who's been responding to that development.
We can't control what Tyson Fury does. What we know is His Excellency wants to make that fight, and he's got a very good track record of making fights when he wants to make them. We are in negotiations for our side of a deal to fight Tyson Fury, but more importantly, have a plan moving forward over the next 12 months. That deal is irrelevant until Tyson Fury also does his deal with Turki Al-Sheikh to fight Anthony Joshua. So there's no point, calling him out. There's no point. He's his own man. If he wants the fight, he takes the fight. I feel like he's a competitor. I feel like if they both leave the sport without fighting each other, we'll always kick ourselves, and it will be a big shame, but they're their own people, they're their own men, and they'll make their own decisions.
Yeah, that's Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua's promoter, speaking about Tyson Fury's decision not to fight Joshua again and not to come out of retirement at all, ending the Joy Sports Center.
So no bout?
No. There's no rematch.
Just like that.
Fury says, to quote him, he says, even if you offered him £1 billion, yeah, he's not coming out of retirement.
We were looking forward to that. Anyway, Achitamoklu there with the Joy Sports Center for you this morning. Thanks for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show. I believe that you're keeping your messages coming through on our WhatsApp platform 05511119997. Feel free to touch on all of the issues that we're discussing with you this morning. But we've also got some exciting news from our friends joining us from Academic City University. You want to stay with us and hear all about it here on the Super Morning Show with me, Blessed Ogan. I've also got Kojo Yankson here who will be helping us out with all of that. If you haven't made your way yet to the Accra International Conference Centre for the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair, please do. We tell you more after the Joy Business Minute.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts. Government is set to roll out its flagship poultry program in Kokon Kitinkiti for the middle of next month. The initiative seeks to distribute over 3 million birds across the country to help cut down on imports and boost local production and aid employment. The Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry has urged government to simplify and consolidate all taxes and levies into a single transparent VAT rate system in the upcoming 2026 budget. The continuous huge borrowing on the domestic market culminated in Ghana's domestic debt outpacing external debt for the first time in several years, according to data from the Bank of Ghana. And US President Donald Trump has announced an immediate end to all trade negotiations with Canada over an advert critical of the tariffs he has imposed on the nation. And that's to Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
Auntie T, abeg, fix me go betete Ghana. No garri, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no.
Problem no day. I fit handle am.
For Telecel, we the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want them. That *530#, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Are you a business leader looking to secure the health and well-being of your team? Are you an individual seeking personal health protection for you and your family? At Equity Health Insurance, we know what good health means. That is why we offer comprehensive and competitive insurance plans that fit your needs.
Equity Health Insurance has been a game changer for my family. The Ebusia Health Plan provides coverage for us anytime we visit a medical facility.
My work colleagues and I receive the best of medical care from many hospitals, clinics, and pharmacies because we are signed up to an Equity Corporate Plan.
Well, you heard them. Join the Equity Health Insurance family now. Visit our website at www.equityhealthinsurance.com for more information on our range of products and services. Contact us via email at info@equityhealthinsurance.com or call us on 050-1515-124 or 020-4269-562 and we are ready to assist you. Equity Health Insurance, here for you.
You know our booking code for Monday was a win. Did you place your bets? Big question. I hope you do this weekend. Well, here are some picks to boost your winnings on Betway. I've got 2 booking codes for you. BW1 B0265F2 and BW1 B029C90. In this evening's matches, I predict a win or draw for West Ham when they travel to Leeds United. Over 1.5 goals between Sevilla and Real Sociedad, and a win for AC Milan against Pisa. Over the course of the weekend, both Chelsea and Arsenal at home are favored to pick all 3 points against Sunderland and Crystal Palace respectively. Barcelona and Real Madrid both likely to score in the El Clasico. Away win for PSG against Brest, and an away win or draw when Strasbourg travel to play Lyon. The booking codes once again for these matches and others are BW1 B0265F2 and BW1 B029C90. Get more rewards with Betway. Log on to betway.com.gh to place your bet. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Betway. Get way more.
Are you ready to unlock the next big thing? It's a universe of endless possibilities. Get ready to be part of this universe.
Super Morning Show.
Coffee Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
That's right, no doubt about it. The best here happening on the Super Morning Show, 4 up to 8 here on the show. Thanks for listening to us this morning on Joy 99.7 FM. Why don't we read a bit of your messages? Okay, I'll be getting to that shortly. But we're just returning from the Business Minute as well. Business Minute on the Super Morning Show, brought to you as always by Anointed Engineering Services Limited. They are the generator experts. And if you're listening this morning, probably you're just wondering what more you can get at Anointed Electricals. So much more on offer at Anointed Electricals this morning. They are into the sales of ultra-silent, fuel-efficient diesel generating sets. Sizes ranging from all kinds, 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at competitive prices. So here's the good news. For every generator that you acquire, you'll be getting some 5-year warranty. They also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds when it comes to diesel and generating sets. Their services include the 24-hour emergency services. They have genuine spare parts, reliable rental services, and they are into the sales and rental of tower lights as well. So if you're listening to us this morning at East Legon, number 26 Boundary Road is where you can find them. They're closer to the AH Hotel. That's how you can get in touch with Anointed Electricals. The head office is number 77 Anointed House on the Malam or Doko Highway. You can find them 21 branches across the country, so no need to worry if you're not closer to any of these locations. And for those of you who are wondering what more you can get at Anointed Electricals, they are into skills training for you this morning. And of course, talking about the skills training that you'll find at Anointed Electricals, they are into skills training. So for those of you who want to train when it comes to generators and plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls, and solar installations, they're offering you 80% hands-on training and 20% when it comes to theory. So now's the time to call that hotline today. Just do that now by calling 0243 480 334. You can also get to reach out to them on 0246 423 534. Anointed is indeed the generator experts. Lots of you still sharing wishes and love to loved ones. This one goes to Geoffrey Hammond of EPAC. No, this is actually to Jude Elikem Obing. It's from your parents and siblings. They say they love you. So today's your birthday, Jude Elikem. We say a very happy birthday going out to you, Jude Elikem. If you're listening to us this morning, it's from your family and loved ones. They say they wish you the very best for this day. And just a reminder also that Stanbic rates have they've dropped significantly this morning. So if you've been planning and waiting for the right time to make that move, Stanbic Bank rates have dropped, and this is your time to take those bold steps. So you know what? Fund your dreams today with that Stanbic personal loan. It could be with a vehicle loan, a consumer finance loan. We have the solar loans, home loans, or the credit card. So this morning I'm saying to you, be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank today. Stanbicbank.com.gh is where you get more information. Stanbic Bank.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Just can't wait to have our friends from Academic City who will be joining us shortly. They'll be telling us a bit more about Academic City and what's on offer there, because Academic City is the trailblazer when it comes to innovation and building future-ready leaders. We'll talk all about that and more shortly here on the Super Morning Show, bringing us to 8 after 8 here on the show. Your messages that you've been sending to us here on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by EcoBank. EcoBank is the Pan-African bank. Number 10 liver salt, refreshing relief. And so if you're listening to us this morning, feel free to send your message 055 11 997. We'll get into them shortly. But you know what? EcoBank is here for you, guys. If you're a parent, if you're a student, if you're a school administrator, then I say to you that you have to take advantage of EcoBank's back to school offer this morning. They have so much more on offer. So if you're a parent, a guardian, student, school administrator, that thought of school should not be giving you pressure at all. From paying your fees, buying school supplies, and doing so much more, and accessing short-term loans, you have that opportunity today with EcoBank. So the message from EcoBank this morning is that they have got that stress-free solution for you this morning. So if you're a parent, you're a guardian, conveniently pay fees using the digital-first platform. So no matter where you are, you can use the EcoBank Rapid Transfer System. You're paying fees directly into your school's account. It's fast, it's hassle-free, and it's all happening because you are with EcoBank. And so if you're a school administrator, they would also offer you with some easy fee collection solutions this morning. Get access financing to expand your facilities and your working capitals to keep things running smoothly. This term, I'm just saying to you that let EcoBank handle your stress while you focus on what matters most. Call them now, 0800 003225 for inquiries. It's sincerely yours. It's coming from your back-to-school partner. EcoBank is the Pan-African Bank. And speaking about the Pan-African Bank, they are proudly supporting the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. So if you're listening to us, Accra International Conference Center is where all of that action is happening. Why don't you pass by? Just pass by. It's raining discounts there. Probably go to the showroom, try the Drive EVGH guys. They have something on display there, and you thank me later. So much happening at the Accra International Conference Center this morning. You should be there as well. See you there. Okay. Why don't we tell you about this? Because for close to 3 decades, one name has defined quality, style, and comfort under your feet. And that's Krisak Floors. Krisak Floors is here this morning telling you that they are Ghana's leading flooring experts. They are dealing in luxury vinyl planks. They have so much more when it comes to commercial roll stocks, carpet tiles, rugs, so much more. PVC vinyls, doormats, and all your installation accessories. So Krisak Floors is on the local road between Osu Cemetery and Presby Church. Get that full experience today. You can call them on 0504 554 040 for quality flooring that sparks itself. Krisak, we will floor you.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
And big stories on the Super Morning Show brought to you by Telesol Connecting Energies, Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa, and Equity Health. They're always here for you. And so speaking about Telesol this morning, there's so much more happening with Telesol Cash, your secure and convenient cash platform. They're offering you that lowest charge that you can ever think about. Even better now is sending money from Telesol Cash to Telesol Cash. Guess what? It's still free. It's free of charge on the Telesol Play app. So whether you're paying fees, sending cash to your favorite people, send the keke. Remember, you can make payment to all other networks anywhere by doing cash transfer, which is accepted as a means of payment. Just dial *110# now. Download the Telesol Play app. Now send the keke. Telesol is connecting energies. And banking is now more than just transactions. With UBA, you are always one step ahead. That's the good thing about them. Faster, smarter, and better. They're offering so much more. So whether you're simply managing your accounts, shipping, or traveling, make that choice today. UBA makes it seamless, secure, and convenient for you. Bank anywhere, anytime. Enjoy that ease of modern banking. And we are saying to you here on the Super Morning Show that you can step into any UBA branch today or toll free 0800 833 833. Chat the AI powered banker. That's another unique thing about UBA. They're going high tech, right? So chat Leo, AI powered banker. You can also send a WhatsApp message 0577 822 822, and you'll be finding out more about UBA. UBA is Africa's global bank.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
And it's still coming. We're talking about educating future-ready leaders. That can only happen when you open that new chapter at Academic City and Academic City University College. We'll have friends from there joining us here on the Super Morning Show in a jiffy. We'll talk about how they are making that happen, building future-ready leaders. We've done that for you before. It's time to remind you again, and we'll have our friends from Academic City University College join us. So we talk about that there's a new chapter actually happening at Academic City. It's now a university. We'll tell you all about that shortly. But you know what? You don't need too much money to plan your retirement if you're listening to us this morning. With just one Ghana cedi, you can be a part of the Shield Grow pension plan today. It's from Shield Pension Trust. Shield CD-Core a day pension plan. It's from Shield Pension Trust. It's simple, it's affordable, it's flexible, and it's even getting better. When you get to sign up for that plan, they are automatically rolling you on to the Dachi Apomoding plan, which is giving you medical insurance when you retire. So if you're an IT expert, a civil servant, a trader, a freelancer, or probably you're just thinking ahead, join the Shield Pension Trust family today. You can do that right now by finding out more. Send them a WhatsApp 050-915-0253. And then you can also find out more, shieldpensiontrust.com. Shield Pension Trust, into the future with you.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s. You lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change, powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me. Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat? I don't know.
Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate, it's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerfort, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
Yeah! She was saying, get a Pepsodent charcoal toothpaste.
Do you want to remain productive and competitive in your business? Then I am happy to remind you that Anointed Engineering Services Limited is still here to serve. We provide homes, offices, and institutions with ultra-silent, reliable, and fuel-efficient diesel generating sets. With sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at unbeatable prices, you also enjoy a 5-year warranty. Anointed Engineering is noted for unwavering 24-hour after-sale emergency service, rental and sale of tile lights and genuine spare parts, undertake repair and maintenance of all diesel generators, and buy back used generators. Sign up today at our training school and gain hands-on experience from our team of professionals on generators, plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls, and solar installations. Anointed Engineering has 21 branches nationwide. Locate us at East Legon, 26 Boundary Road, close to the AH Hotel. Call us on 024-642-3534 or 024-348-0334. Locate our head office in Accra at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
Activa Insurance, they are the Fufraba, the Activa Smart Covers.
3 innovative packages designed to give you better protection. The Lady Drive package offers free towing and covers all accidental injuries, including domestic accidents and more. The enhanced third party covers your car against minor accidents such as dents, scratches, damage to side mirrors and windscreen. And the Personal Accident Plus cover goes beyond accidental injury or death to include funeral expenses or home improvement support in the event of permanent disability. Call Active Insurance on toll-free number 0800 377 477 or WhatsApp on 025 737 0377. Active Insurance. Our clients, our passion.
Are you ready to unlock the next big thing? It's a universe of endless possibilities. Get ready to be part of this universe.
Mom, please can I have some milk in my Milo? Have you tasted it? No, but I didn't see you add milk. Hey, taste it before you ask me any questions. Hey, milk na chum say. This is Milo all in one. Milo pampa, cocoa, malt, milk and show, everything is inside.
Milo All-in-One already comes with more milk. Just mix with water and taste the nourishing goodness of quality cocoa, malt, and more milk all in one sachet. Milo, the energy to go further. This advert is FDA approved.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
That's right. Great to have you here back on the Super Morning Show, 20 after 8 here on the show. And it's that time of the year again. We're talking about the second edition of the FinTech Conference. Guess what? Our friends from Academic City University are here to talk about it and to tell us what we should be expecting. It's all about navigating regulation and unlocking Africa's FinTech and e-commerce potential. And that's why I'm excited that we're marrying both industry experience and, of course, what's happening in the academic society as well. Let's say good morning to Dr. Magda Mpori, HOD, Department of Business Administration and Entrepreneurship, Academic City University. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Blessed.
Yeah, they will accuse me of gender insensitivity, but anyway. Lady Emilia Saki is here, Head of Digital and Youth Banking, GCV Bank PLC. Good morning to you as well.
Good morning, Blessed.
Okay, let's get into it. I'm wondering what's motivating you now, Doc, to organize this whole FinTech for Inclusion Africa Summit at the university.
Yes, thank you very much, Blessed. First of all, I would like to thank you for having us here.
Yeah.
As you are aware, Academic City is now a fully fledged university. We got our charter, presidential charter, since last year, which now makes us an independent university running our own programs and charting our own course as a university. Yes, so for Academic City, over the years, as a young institution or young university, our focus has been on STEAM. And if you look at our programs and the activities that we undertake at Academic City, they are focused on STEAM. We have the belief that technology, for example, should bring about inclusive growth or inclusive development. And that is where, or the reason our focus is on this particular conference, where we have inclusive finance or digital financial inclusion, where we are looking at, does technology bring about the societal good that we want? For which reason Academic City is coming up with this program. It is all about societal and inclusive growth.
That's exciting. And you're talking about STEAM. Many people have heard of STEM. So now you're changing it at Academic City. Just break it down for us.
Yes, so yes, the focus has been on STEM for some time now, where we look at science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, where we tend to leave out the arts. Okay, so just look at Academic City University, our program. You can just take a Bachelor of Business Administration program, which is an art, right? But in it, we have infused STEM and our Bachelor of Business Administration.
Wow.
So Bachelor of Banking and Finance, what do you see there? You see strong focus on digital insurance, strong focus on digital financial inclusion, which is fintech. We also have strong focus on the application of technology in solving banking and financial issues.
There's no doubt you're building future leaders there at Academic City. So let's talk about this year's focus. I was just talking about fintech and how you're planning to address industries' current needs, right? You're talking about fintech, for instance. How are you feeding all of that into this year's edition?
Yeah, so if you look at last year's focus, before we come to this year's focus, you see our focus for last year was more on innovation, marketplace innovation. But if you look at this year, you see that there is some evolution. Okay, we are evolving towards not just the innovation, but also having the regulatory and policy alignment. Okay, that then takes innovation forward. You can look currently. A lot of countries are looking at having regulation for example, virtual assets. Virtual assets. Ghana currently do not have a regulation for virtual assets. What we are looking at now is a bill, okay, which is Virtual Asset Providers Bill, which the legislatures are to now consider. Okay, in that regard, we are seeing the need for regulation and innovation to also influence our part of innovation and not be a constraint but be an enabler. That is why currently in Ghana, when someone is using cryptocurrency, we say, is it regulated? It's not, right? Yes, but currently we have a bill that is looking at regulating that space. So there is a need to bring various stakeholders together to talk and collaborate on the best part that we need so that our innovation is also supported by what? Policy and regulation.
Let me tell you about another exciting aspect of this conference. GCB is now the proud sponsor of this summit, and Emilia is here just looking at us to say, you can do all the talking, we've got the cash. That's what she's telling us. But anyway, Emilia, what's informing that decision, by the way, to have GCB on board this year?
All right, thank you so much for that question. Before I start, I would like to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to all GCB customers. I mean, people have banked with us for the past over 72 years, and they are still banking. So for GCB, we are truly proud to be sponsors or to be parts of this financial inclusion, digital financial inclusion summit for Africa. And for us, it's not just about sponsorship, but it's about the partnership, okay, that we are creating from being part of this. And this, it goes to support our deep commitment towards our own transformation agenda, okay, which is definitely promote financial inclusion, okay, and also to make sure that everybody has access to finance. So for GCB, we actually use this in even the design of all our products. Actually, from some products like our mobile app, award-winning mobile app, let me add that, our USSD, and even our current, we call it GCB Hajj account. This is a savings account purely for Muslims to help them save towards Hajj. And all of this, we do it with the intention of financial inclusion, you see. So for us, that's actually like our mission, and then also, we advance it. So we are happy to collaborate on
it's more or less like it's aligning with your goals as an institution. But when we talk about tech, people feel it's far-fetched. It doesn't apply to so much to the front end of the banking, where people just walking in, all they want is their cash. But apparently we've been engaged in that fintech for quite some time. There's the mobile banking that you've just won awards for. So break it down for us so people can easily connect with us when we talk about fintech. I hope it's not far-fetched. That's what people think.
I mean, that's a very great question you have asked. And I mean, simply, let me take it from what financial inclusion is. It's just making sure that everybody, no matter the gender, the age or income level, have access, and even the location. It's about making sure everybody has access to some banking services to help them, make their lives better and also even improve their business. So let's look at it that, okay, so currently because of technology, products like say mobile app or USSD. Take a trader in Kaswa. That person can check their balances, make transfers because of these products. A teacher in my hometown in Pasoro in Ashanti region doesn't have to walk to the banking hall every month to go and apply for salary advance, which is also one of our innovative products. And these are all products that it's just making sure that everybody has access to banking services, but then we are using technology to deliver this. So that's all that this whole
and no
big
doubt,
words, digital financial inclusion
and all that.
That's all that it means. Yes,
we should be celebrating you, GCB, for doing quite a great job at that. But Dr. Zampuri, I see that you have so many partnerships going on. What's informing the partnerships? Why are we bringing banks? Why are we bringing other institutions to be a part of the summit?
Yes, so for us, we believe no single player can do it all. In the Africa's digital transformation, and by implication, access to digital financial services. It takes a number of partnerships from regulators to banks to fintechs. We all need to come together to be able to forge the way forward. What regulators bring is the policy and the regulatory insights. Of course, you did mention banks, GCB Bank being here. And she rightly said it's not just about the sponsorship, yes, but they also bring in the cash, which is very important because it enables people to have access to financial services like loans to be able to, for example, start business. That is the other partnership. Fintechs usually will bridge that gap. Okay, if we are to talk about the loans, which I just mentioned, fintechs will bridge that gap, where you can sit right at the comfort of your home and be able to apply for a loan, for example, and get that loan without even moving to the bank. When we come to insurance, now we are seeing insurance also upscaling, where we have micro insurance. People can take insurance online, and they don't need to even go to the office to do that. So you see that each partner comes with very vital strength, which together, when we forge ahead with this partnership, we are able to build on and make impact. For us, the impact is more important. And one of the impact is businesses now being able to get access to business, access to loans, access to insurance products, and also regulatory authorities being able to collaborate with the market and come out with policies and regulations that force those innovations forward.
You know what? I'm looking forward to the summit. But Amelia, you've spoken so much about top-notch innovations happening at GCB. There's no doubt that you're doing great, but you can't do that alone. You need more collaborations, probably even within the ecosystem that you operate in. You're looking forward to some policy shifts. What's your general expectation going into the summit? What change would you want to drive there?
Okay, so I would love to see actually more collaborations. I mean, you just use that word because right from the beginning, as Dr. Mark was talking, he's saying the whole aim of this is bringing together all these players. So we need to further the collaboration between, say, fintechs, between banks, between even institutions like ACIB that build capacity building for bankers, and then the regulators. Because yes, it looks like every time innovation takes the lead, and then the policies and the regulations. So it's good that they are bringing in we the practitioners and then also academia. So this summit is going to afford us the opportunity to actually share ideas from different perspectives, and then we expect that we'll be able to come out with policies that will promote bringing out digital products, and then being be able to go to the market quickly. We want more policies that will help create more access. So I think the collaboration is really what we are seeking, and then the policies, it has to come out, or the regulations has to be quicker. It needs to catch up.
Yeah, we need to catch up indeed. The future is exciting.
Yes,
so you ought to be there if you're listening to us at the second edition of the FinTech conference happening at Academic City University, and GCB is a proud sponsor, and that's why we have Emilia and Dr. Tampuri here. There are many who are wondering how they can be a part of this year's summit. Let's walk them through the process. First of all, where is it happening? How can they be a part of it? How can they register for the summit?
Thank you, Blessed. Yes, I invite all stakeholders to this summit, which is happening from the 29th to 30th of October. 29th being a Wednesday and 30th being a Thursday at Academic City University, Hacho, Aboba. Yes, we would meet a whole lot of people, all right, from different sectors where digital finance links or makes impact. The regulators will be there. We would have fintechs, we will have banks, we will have e-commerce platforms. We are all coming together. If you are in any of these fields, you are invited. The general public is invited. It will be streamed online, as well as it will be in-person program. To be able to attend it, you have to register. You can go to www.act.edu.gh. Okay, ACT is ACITY.edu.gh, where you can make your registration at that point. The registration is online.
Yeah.
Just do the online registration and you are in.
Okay,
that is for free.
Great. Yeah.
That registration is free.
Yes,
it's free. Yes. You don't have to pay anything for it.
Yes, we have we have that option of waiving because of our sponsorships.
Yeah. Thanks to
coming
GCB.
in.
Yeah.
But if anyone wants to pay, why not?
Why not? We're ready to accept that.
Yes, I'll take this opportunity to also thank some of our partners. GCB Bank, they've been fantastic. They were with us last year, and they are with us this year. Thank you very much, GCB, for being part of the maiden and the second edition. Telecel is also sponsoring. Yes, we also have Glyco Life.
Wow.
So you see, fintech is not just about banks. Yes, we also have insurance companies, Glyco Life. Yes, and Leshego. Leshego is also in there. Thank you for sponsoring us.
Yeah. And we say thank you too for doing a great job. Emilia, you want to say hello to some team members before we go? Some people listening to us this morning.
Okay, so always start with my customers. I mean, my customers are the reason why I wake up at 5 a.m.
Yes, we have to celebrate.
So, hello to all GCB customers, all over 3 million customers, and in GCB, our MD, Farihan, management, and all staff.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great. So, be there on the 24th of October, right?
29th
of October and 30th of October, I should say. That's when we're having the second edition of the FinTech conference. It's on the theme Navigating Regulation, Unlocking Africa's FinTech and E-commerce Potential. You don't want to miss that at all. And you heard from Emilia Saki, Head of Digital and Youth Banking, GCB Bank PLC, and also Dr. Mark Tampuri, HOD, Department of Business Administration and Entrepreneurship at Academic City University. Stay with us here on the Super Morning Show. When we return, we'll tell you also about the British International Schools BIS Debate League for 2025. There's so much more coming your way here on the show. Please stay.
Since inception, almost 100% of Ashesi University students have found jobs, started businesses, or gone on to graduate school within 6 months of graduation. From Accra to Nairobi, London to New York, Ashesi graduates are noticed and are leading successful careers. If you dream of a rewarding life and career, an Ashesi education prepares you just for that. Learn more about applying to Ashesi at ashesi.edu.gh. Remember, admission is ongoing.
It's the Electroland Xmas Picky Warmer promotion. CD is appreciating and and Electroland is offering. Buy Nasco LED TV from 699 Ghana cedis, and when you buy Nasco French door, you get a free 5-gas cooker. Buy Nasco 425-liter chest freezer and get free 24-inch TV. Now buy the 545 to 800-liter Nasco chest freezers and get free tabletop fridge. Buy selected TCL smart TVs and get free TV wall bracket, air purifier, and professional monitor. Or you can buy TCL side-by-side fridge and get free 24-inch LED TV. Buy the Samsung QLED 4K Neo TVs from 65 to 100-inch and get your free music frame wireless speaker. Buy Samsung DuraCool Twin Cooling Plus and get free blender or 4-burner gas cooker. Now rush to Electroland showrooms or authorized dealers in Ghana. Call 050-315-9339 or visit www.electrolandgh.com.
The luckiest everywhere for everyone. Yeah.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's maths we love. Or your community go win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Let me share my experience with you at the new Aqua Safari Resorts. When you arrive, you're greeted by warm smiles and introduced to your 24-hour butler who already has your itinerary sorted. Enjoy water sports activities like jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and castanet fishing. You can even have your lunch here on the boat cruise. Let the tour guides take you through the sceneries of the mangrove forest, the friendliness of the animals, while you pet and feed them. We chose to have our breakfast with a beautiful sunrise right in front of our cabin.
Visit Aqua Safari Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Save up to 485,000 Ghana cedis on our Super Saver promo. Waylead's new investment and plush community is yours. Willow Lane, 4 bedrooms with a maid's quarters, 2 balconies, 24/7 security, manicured private gardens, backup water supply, and classy neighbors are a few of our qualities. We are located at Sakumono, very close to the heart of the city. So buy now and get 11% discount on an outright purchase, or pay a minimum deposit of 20% spread up to 24 months whilst enjoying discounts. For more information, visits and viewing, call us on 0240-111119 or 0308-0405. Willow Lane, where elegance meets tranquility. Your Christmas present came early. Take a shade under the willow tree. My name is Ochiame Kwame, and I'm inviting you to be my neighbor.
Looking for a university that truly sets you apart? Academic City University Accra offers world-class undergraduate degree programs in engineering, business, informatics, and communication arts. And that's not all. Now introducing master's degrees designed to equip you with industry-relevant skills and global leadership capabilities. Study on a modern campus, learn from international faculty, and gain hands-on experience that sets you apart in today's job market. With over 15 student ventures launched and graduates thriving in top roles across Ghana and abroad, Academic City University is where future-ready leaders are made. Call now 0262-693-870. That's 0262-693-870. Academic City University, educating future-ready leaders.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast breakfast show in town.
Yes, indeed. 42 after 8 here on the Super Morning Show with me, Blessed Toga. And I'm excited about the future because of what's happening at the British International School. Guess what? We're building future leaders through the BIS Debate League 2025. And guess what? The semi-finals, I believe, will be happening. So many schools on board this year. British International School. We have Association International School, the New Nation International School, Kuzumbo International School, and Alpha Beta International School. All of these exciting things are coming up, and we're urging you to come and witness that exciting battle of ideas, logic, and persuasion. And guess what? I'm already persuaded because I have 3 friends joining us this morning to tell us all about it. Let's say hello to Holy Amadi, Josephine Asidamesan, and Brian Osikeni Asiedu. Good morning to you, gentlemen and ladies. And I hope that you're all happy ahead of the debate. Who's winning, by the way? Definitely. So this is what I want us to do. I want us to learn, first of all, about the BIS Debate 2025, because people are now hearing of it for the first time. So, Holy, if anyone is listening and wondering what the BIS Debate is about, what would you say to such a person?
So the BIS Debates League follows the British parliamentary debate style. The same use as the World Universities Debating Championship. So there are 4 teams, which is the opening government, opening opposition, closing government, and closing opposition. In each team, there are 2 speakers, and every participant gets a speaking time of 5 minutes. So then during the speeches, an opponent is allowed to ask points of information between the first minute and the 4th minute only. The government bench argues for the motion, and the opposition bench argues against the motion. The debate follows a structured order. It starts with the Prime Minister and ends with the opposition whip.
I see. That sounds great. But Josephine, how about the structure, the core structure of the debate? How is it going to be like?
Okay, so the semi-finals and finals is taking place on Saturday, which is the 25th, actually tomorrow. Yeah. And from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. is going to be the semi-finals. We have 8 teams, 8 qualifying teams. So they will battle it out, 4 teams in each classroom, and then the top 2 teams from those will battle it out finally for the finals, which takes place at 1 p.m.
Yeah. So it's at 1 p.m. This is happening.
The finals is at 1 p.m.
At 1 p.m. But where's the venue and where is all of this happening?
British International School, East Legon Hills.
I see. Great. Osikeni.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Osikeni indeed. Is it open to everyone or just Osikeni?
No, it's certainly open to everyone. Yeah. It's also going to be live streamed on our Facebook channel, BIS Facebook channel.
Well, that sounds exciting. So beyond the competition itself, what's the benefit of this whole debate league? And Holy, what would you say? How would you say it's been helpful to you as students?
So I think the main goal is that it has actually helped promoting critical thinking skills and intellectual curiosity among students. It allows the students to be able to challenge their thoughts and also think out of the box, making them answer questions quickly.
I agree with you. And Josephine, you also agree, right? Because you also need some qualities if you want to be a good debater. Have you been debating yourself? What qualities do you need?
Okay, so yes, I've been debating, and one of the most important qualities I think a good debater needs is listening, because you have to be able to listen to what your opponent is saying and therefore helping you to generate a response. Because if you don't hear what the person is saying, how are you going to respond to them? And also, I also think being emotionally composed, because sometimes it could seem like your opponent is directly attacking you. So it's important to get your emotions in check so that you don't end up doing something drastic.
Yeah. What I love about what you've just said is the part of listening. Because, to become a good leader, you ought to listen to people. And to be a good debater as well, you have to listen to people. So, Brian, let's talk about some proud moments. Because I was asking who was going to win. You're certain that you are the ones taking it home. Any proud moments for you? Recalled debating and then you won or something? Some exciting memories, right?
Yeah. Before the first round commenced, I remember my teammates and I were extremely pessimistic about the whole thing. I feel we actually underestimated ourselves, because right after the first round had ended, we realized that we actually emerged as champions. And it was the same case for the second round as well. And we ended up completing the preliminary rounds, ranking as first place. So I feel that it was something that really made us proud, and it also instilled a lot of confidence in us, and that's the same confidence that we're taking to tomorrow.
And I can sense that in your voice. Of course, you are all poised for action tomorrow, and we're wishing you all of the best as you're going for that semi-finals. But here's what I would say. Holly is 11. Josephine is 11, and Brian Osikeni Asiedu is also 13. So if you're wondering if you're listening to big politicians or some MPs, well, they are our future leaders, and you are just hearing their voices. So it's been very inspiring having this conversation with all of you. You want to say hello to some of your friends before we go? Hello to some people you remember, Holly?
Probably my family or some of my friends in school. Yes.
Their names? Probably they'll be listening by now, so I'm sure.
Okay, so Heather, my twin sister, and then my little sister Hazel.
Yeah.
And it's a few friends, Margaret, Roberta, Meg. Josephine is here with me. So.
Oh, I see what's going on now. Yes, Josephine?
Oh, I would like to say hello to my mom and my dad, and also to some of my friends. Margaret, Holly is here as well. Heather. I also want to shout out to my teachers, Mr. Oscar.
You wouldn't have made it out of the studio without saying hello to teachers. And there's one with us here. Let's hear about him. Who is he? What's his name?
He's our coach and economics teacher.
Wow.
Yeah, he's done a phenomenal work. We're really proud of him.
And the name is?
Mr. Oscar Tete.
Mr. Oscar Tete. We say thank you so much for grooming these people. Brian?
Yeah, I know my parents are buzzing to hear me right now. So I definitely can't leave here without sending my greetings to them. So to my mom and dad, thank you for tuning in. And most importantly, Mommy, thank you for waking me up this morning because I actually overslept.
Yeah, I also want to point out what Brian said. I can't leave my parents out.
You can't, certainly.
Shout out to my dad and my mom.
And you ought to be grateful to your parents for giving you the best when it comes to education at the British International School. But thank you all for joining me this morning and for making my morning. That's the voice of Holly Amade, Josephine Asida Mesan, and also Brian Osikeni Asiedu. So you ought to be on the lookout for that BIS Debate League, which is happening for 2025. When we get back from the Super Morning Show break, there's something exciting coming your way. You want to stay with us here on the show. We'll be back.
Looking for a location that gives your business a competitive edge? Dawa Industrial Zone offers world-class facilities, direct access to major trade hubs, and a thriving business ecosystem. Whether you are setting up in the manufacturing, logistics, or services, our ready-to-use industrial spaces and supportive policies make expansion easy. And if you're not an investor but you know someone who is, you can refer them and earn a commission. Convert connections into cash. Refer industrial land buyers and earn. Join leading businesses already benefiting from Dawa Industrial Zone strategic advantages. Get started today or refer a business and get rewarded. Visit www.diz-ghana.com or call 055-20-40,000. Dawa Industrial Zone, where businesses thrive.
Dreaming big, thinking Africa. UBA Ghana's got your back. For business growth and expansion, UBA Ghana's got your back. With a 6 billion after loan facility, UBA Ghana's got your back. With POPs, send and receive money anywhere, UBA Ghana's got your back.
UBA Ghana has got your back. With the 6 billion after loan facility, your business can grow, export, and trade across the continent.
And with PAPS, send and receive money across Africa instantly. Now live on Leo, your 247 digital banking buddy. UBA Ghana,
connecting you to Africa's opportunities. UBA,
Africa's global bank.
UBA Ghana's got your back.
Welcome to Max Buy.
Hey Jerry, this your phone. Who's here for pay for crown pill? What is this?
Babe, relax. Today is the day I turn water into wine. We're in the promised land. Max Buy is here to save us, okay?
You're welcome to Max Buy.
Ghana's #1 electronic retail store. How may I help you?
You know, my queen deserves the best. Show me your top gadget here.
At MaxBuy, we've got it all. Mobile phones, smart TVs, air conditioners, kettles, microwaves, blenders, and more.
Babe, imagine our anniversary selfie with this Tecno Camon 30S. Everybody would think that we are Ghana's Jay-Z and Beyonce. Our couple, papa.
With over 40 shops nationwide.
Call us on 054-401-9552.
Flexible payment plan, online shopping, and home delivery.
When Ginny meets your mouth, you go single, you go down.
Use cooked Ginny rice for birthdays, breakups, makeups, mother-in-laws, children, exes, boyfriends, girlfriends. All those meals spreading smiles. Now it's your turn to smile. Ginny rice says, let's go to Dubai. From September to December, stand a chance to win washing machines, smart TVs, fridges, gas cookers, and a once-in-a-lifetime free trip to Dubai. All you need to do is buy a 4.2 kg bag of Ginny rice, scratch the card inside for a free chance to win a prize. Now that's worth a smile. Fly Dubai with Ginny. Ginny, spreading smiles. This advert is FDA approved.
The shipping sector is important to the growth of the economy, taking Ghana to the world and bringing the world to Ghana. As a regulator of the commercial shipping sector, the Ghana Shippers Authority is committed to ensuring fairness, efficiency, transparency, competitive charges, and world-class service delivery for all players at the country's land, air, and seaports. Whether you are an importer, exporter, or shipping service provider, the Ghana Shippers Authority invites you to take advantage of our free services, including seminars on new policies, advisory services on shipping, assistance with resolving challenges at entry borders, clarification on port charges, and the facilitation of transit trade. Visit us at Ghana Shippers House, Orijakra, 5th floor GPHA Towers, Tema, 1st floor NCA Building, Denyami Kumasi, Takrade Shippers Center, Chapel Hill, Takrade, 2nd floor Unity House, Kalpohene Junction, Tamale. Our shipper support and complaint unit at the Ilubu, Paga, Hamile, and Aflao borders, as well as Kotoka International Airport and Takotel, Takrade, are also on hand to provide real-time assistance. Call us on toll-free on 0800 300 55 or visit our website www.shippers.org.gh. Ghana Shippers Authority, providing shipping solutions.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509 551 609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
And you're welcome back to the Super Morning Show, K-Easy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Charlie, did you listen to the children?
That was fascinating stuff.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Take your water to a good school, I tell you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, we've got even more fascinating conversations coming up. Of course, breast cancer and cervical cancer and ovarian cancer have been the focus of our conversations throughout the week as we've been talking about cancers that affect women. And today, we promised you conversations with survivors, and that's what we're doing. So you'd better not miss this amazing woman who we're going to introduce you to, and what a story she has and what she's been through. And a lot of it you'll be able to relate to. You know, imagine, some of the difficulties of accessing healthcare in Ghana, right? The attitude of some of the healthcare professionals and all of that. When you couple that with, when you have malaria, and you go to the hospital and people are being annoying, it just makes your illness worse. Now imagine that you have a terminal disease or a disease that could kill you, and then people are treating you in that way. it just exacerbates it endlessly. And you know, today's conversation is going to really help us put ourselves into the shoes of someone,
I agree.
You know, battling cancer. And I can't wait to engage our guest on that. So stay tuned, that's coming up. But not before we remind you of some of the great things you can do with your money. For example, you can go to Aqua Safari, right, when drink some akukunsu while you're having your conference, and of course their conferencing facilities are really the best state-of-the-art facilities, technology on point. You've got comfortable seating, which is all adaptable. You can move things around to suit your preference. And then during your lunch break, so much to do. You can go and explore the animal sanctuary. You can check out the islands that are around the place. Or maybe you just want to sit still and enjoy the Volta River breeze. You can do that too. Yeah. It's all available at Aqua Safari. So here's the number to call if you want your next conference to be memorable. 0540 110 190. Aqua Safari Resort is bringing you closer to nature.
And wouldn't it feel so good knowing your emergency cash is safe and still growing? With DigiSave on Achieved by Petra app, you can create an emergency fund in just 5 minutes right from your smartphone and watch it generate returns in real time. So download the Achieved by Petra app today from the Play Store or App Store and start investing today with as little as 20 Ghana cedis. The Achieved by Petra app gives you access to investments, loans, pensions, insurance, and home products as well. Achieved by Petra is part of the Petra family.
All right, let me tell you, if you want more, then you need the ultimate account from ABSA. It's got retrenchment insurance, okay, and it covers you up to 50,000 Ghana cedis. You get instant cash back, as well as instant hospital cash back, forgive me, as well as lots of other features, including digital solutions and up to 1 million Ghana cedis of travel insurance. Okay, that and 30 other benefits are waiting for you if you want more, and of course you do, because more is always better. Your story matters. ABSA.
Okay, stay with us on the Super Morning Show. At the top of the hour, we will bring you that exciting conversation. Not just exciting, but also very educative. We're speaking to a survivor, Dede Ofori. You want to listen to that conversation. But the Energy Commission is announcing for the information of the general public, particularly those who are electrical wiring practitioners, and there's the NOVDEC happening, Certified Electrical Wiring Examination, that will begin on Saturday the 29th and 30th of November 2025 at selected locations in Accra, Takoradi and Tamale as well. So if you want to apply and write the wiring examination for domestic, commercial and industrial, or the inspector categories, you can do that today, and you can visit the online portal is ghanawiring.com. Just scroll down and click on apply, then you select your category. You can also upload your scanned copies of the Ghana card and passport picture, and then that's how you can be a part of it. Initiate payments via Momo or upload a scanned copy of paying slips from the banks, and then you'll be on board. There's another way by which you can register for the electrical wiring examination happening on the 29th and 30th of November 2025. To apply, alternatively, you can log on to energy.com.gov. So it's energycom.gov.gh. Once you log on to energycom.gov.gh, click on flagship programs. You can click on the application forms, and then you select the link to register for electrical wiring exam. That will redirect you to the examination registration portal, and you complete the processes and register. Remember that the deadline for this is the 31st of October 2025. Note that after this deadline, that will be the end of the registration. So for further inquiries, just contact the Energy Commission's Electrical Wiring Secretariat. Do that today, 0302 938464. You can also reach them on 0302 813756 or 57. For those of you in the Ashanti Regional Capital, 0322 459 964. And that's how you can be a part of it. 0554 057 478 as for those of you in the northern part, Tamale, and for those of you in the western part is 0248 045 845. Visit energycom.gov.gh to find out more about the electrical wiring examination. We'll be back.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kale Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kale Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kale Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kale Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level dey go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kale Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Sankofa Yenchi.
Kale, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
Hello, Ghana. It's a new year and Bill's Microcredit is here to support your dreams. If you're not working but want to start a business, don't let money stop you. With just your Ghana card, you can get a loan to turn your ideas into reality. Already running a business? Need more capital? Or are you a salary worker looking for extra funds? Bill's offers fast and easy loans with no collateral, no deposit, and no SUSI savings required. Wherever you are, whatever you need, Bills makes it happen. Call Bills Microcredit today. Call 0596 920 833 or 0302 200 390 and get started. Bills is licensed and regulated by the Bank of Ghana. Bills, financing your needs. Terms and conditions apply.
Who is calling me this other one?
Hello. Good evening, Kwame.
Good evening.
We are into baby foods and would like to introduce...
Wait a minute. How did you get my number? You just use ways and means to find people's numbers and be calling them by heart. No respect for privacy or anything at all.
Oh, Bra Kwame.
Is your business privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, location? You might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. Register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect information you collect about people. Register your company. It's simple and online. Visit www.dataprotection.org.gh to register. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck or maybe your bank accounts too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you're abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana cedi into 500 times more. And the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
I'm going on leave. Oh.
Hey, Abna. Every year when you take your leave, you travel. Last 2 years, Dubai. Last year, Singapore. Hey, so this year, where are you going to?
This year, I'm going to change on channel.
But how are you able to do this, Abna? Because the last time I tried, I got scammed.
Oh, I booked my travels with Waka Now. They have well-curated holiday packages for your holiday plans. This includes your visa, hotel, travel insurance, tours and flights, and everything.
That is nice. But how can I reach them?
Call 024-243-551. Follow at Waka Now Ghana. Visit wakanow.com.gh. Download our app or walk into our travel centers in Accra, Kumasi, Takoradi, and Tamale. Waka Now. Let's go.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Yeah, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Money we define every day and night. Mama, dada keep on hustling for the family. The luckiest. Last time 712 hash. You can win some cash. You can be the luckiest with 1 CD. Luckiest with 5,000. The luckiest. The teacher got the market woman. You can be the luckiest. Oh, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. You can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Star 712 hash. Luck is everywhere. Luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me, are you feeling lucky? Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That's how we go win. If I win, you win.
You could be the luckiest.
It's the Electroland Xmas are picking one my promotion. CD is appreciating and Electroland is offering. Buy Nasco LED TV from $6.99 Ghana cedis, and when you buy Nasco French door, you get a free 5 gas cooker. Buy Nasco 425-liter chest freezer and get free 24-inch TV. Now buy the 545 to 800-liter Nasco chest freezers and get free tabletop fridge. Buy selected TCL smart TVs and get free TV wall bracket, air purifier, and professional monitor. Or you can buy TCL side-by-side fridge and get free 24-inch LED TV. Buy the Samsung QLED 4K Neo TVs from 65 to 100-inch and get your free music frame wireless speaker. Buy Samsung DuraCool Twin Cooling Plus and get free blender or 4-burner gas cooker. Now rush to Electroland showrooms or authorized dealers in Ghana. Call 050-315-9339 or visit www.electrolandgh.com.
The Gooba Awards has always been more than a celebration. For years, we have honored excellence across the African diaspora. This year, 2025, we take it further with a chartered flight straight from Accra to Bridgetown. From the 9th to the 13th of November for the Gooba Trade and Investment Conference and Awards Night. There will be 9 panel sessions, private roundtables, and investment-ready site visits, all designed to build lasting connections and open new opportunities. Gooba Barbados. This is where Africa and the Caribbean come together to connect, build, and to renew. A true reclaiming of our Atlantic destiny. Join us. Secure your seat at GoobaAwards.com
or call 024-515-6705 or 059-738-5229.
Gooba Awards 2025. Connect, build, renew.
Sasso, sasso, se come tonton freco. Sasso, sasso, se come tonton freco. Edrana drama in your session. Yeah, how can see all in malaria? Minya me call me sasso spray. Every mosquito study run away. Tonton freco, sasso sasso, mi se come tonton freco. Come tonton freco, sasso, come tonton freco. Nani shamne die, demo stronko.
This advert is FDA approved.
FPAC is effective for headaches and relieves the symptoms of flu, colds, and catarrh. FPAC blows away the pain associated with sore throats. During and after a hard day's work, FPAC relieves you of body pains. After the day's sports workout, FPAC helps the body to control the aching muscles. FPAC is effective against feverishness. FPAC reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. FPAC is effective against rheumatic pains. You can find FPAC in all pharmacy and chemical select shops throughout the country. FPAC is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. FPAC, blows your pain away.
FPAC Junior follows in the tradition of FPAC tablets, a trusted friend to relieve your child of pain associated with teething, catarrh, cold and fever. The good that FPAC does for you, FPAC Junior does for your child. FPAC Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. FPAC Junior blows your child's pain away.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
I'm so much better. You thought that I'd be weak without you, but I'm stronger. You thought that I'd be broke without you, but I'm richer. You thought that I'd be sad without you, I laugh harder. Thought I wouldn't grow without you, now I'm wiser. Thought that I'd be helpless without you, but I'm smarter. You thought that I'd be stressed without you, but I'm chilling. You thought I wouldn't sell without you, sold 9 million. I'm a survivor, I'm not gon' give up, I'm not gon' stop, I'm gon' work harder.
Welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. All week we've been talking about cancers that affect women. Of course, we started with the big one, breast cancer. The month of October actually happens to be breast cancer month. And so it was timely. We had finally got round to the main one that affects women, and it was breast cancer. We dealt with that for 2 days, and then we learned about cervical cancer and ovarian cancer. But it's Friday now, and we did promise you that on Fridays we would bring you stories of survivors, the brave who had faced the enemy and prevailed. And today we have one such survivor. I am so excited. I just met her a few minutes ago, but it's been fascinating already. The number of things I've learned just from having a little bit of a chit chat with Dede Ofori, you would never believe. But I won't leave you out because you'll hear from her next. Dede, what a pleasure to have you on the show. Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure as well to be here.
Indeed. And, what brings us together is not a nice thing, but it's a thing that you've dealt with, you've looked at squarely in the eye, you've come out the other side, and you have quite a story to tell. Let's start with the basics. You survived breast cancer.
Yes,
right?
That's correct, yeah.
When did this happen? When did you get diagnosed?
So that was 3 years ago, 2022. I was actually home recovering from taking out my thyroid.
Right.
So I was home lying on my bed, which is how they will say you should lie when you're doing your breast examination. I was on the phone with my friend Adeline. Hey, Adeline. And my hand hit my breast and I felt a lump. So I called the same surgeon who had done my thyroid surgery and told him, Dr. Esson, I have felt a lump and I think I should come and see you. So I went to see him and he arranged for a physical examination to be done, and they thought it was suspicious enough to investigate further. So I then went on to do a mammogram and then an ultrasound. And that also came out, that looks funny. So as they say, they carry on all the various stages of investigation to be double sure of what the final diagnosis would be. So I had the mammogram, the ultrasound, and then I had the biopsy, which is where they go in and take a sample of the lump and then do a pathology test on it to be sure of what it's, because sometimes some lumps can be non-cancerous.
That's right.
So I had the biopsy done, and I remember by that time I had gone back to work. So I was at work when I was emailed the results. I was in a meeting with somebody sat in front of me, and then I clicked on the link on my laptop, and then a lot of text, but at the bottom was malignant.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's
coming to me.
That you have cancer via text?
No, the pathology test came to me. The test results.
Yes.
They send it to you. Okay, so I'm sure I think that's Ghana. You do your labs or whatever is given to you, then you take it to your doctor. And normally they'll seal it, but as you open it, right? So long,
So
a 2-page report. I was in a meeting. Somebody was sat in front of me, and I couldn't wait. Maybe I should have waited. I don't know. Actually, the test results took a long time in coming. So I called Dr. Osafo because I knew he knew the people at the private lab. I'm like, I'm still waiting for these results. It's been several days, it's not coming. And he called to check, and it wasn't ready. So I think within a few hours, I got my results. So I opened it, as I said, on my laptop. At the bottom, it said malignant, and I just started shaking at my desk because nobody wants to hear that, right? I didn't expect it, even though the mammogram and the ultrasound was saying it's a bit, it looks funny. You are still hoping, and friends would tell me, "Oh, I'm sure it's non-cancerous," and even my general surgeon kept on saying, "I'm sure it's nothing," right? Yeah. So then I forwarded it on to my doctor and my other doctor friends, and then I went home. I just couldn't carry on at work at that moment because my mind was just racing, and I was just feeling, what the heck, this can't be. And I think I called my mother, and she, of course, was like, where is this coming from, right? So I then went to see my doctor right away. And I was then also referred to an oncologist who is my friend. So all my doctors were already my friends. So it was just a matter of calling them and saying, I've just got this test results. So what's next? So spoke to my plastic surgeon, my general surgeon, my oncologist. I'm saying my mind, like I had this whole team. I felt very special. But blessed as well. Very grateful to have doctors who I knew personally. And wanted the best for me. So very grateful for that. So a whole team, we discussed what the best plans would be. The surgeon was pushing for lumpectomy, which is where they'll go in and scoop the lump out plus surrounding tissue. But in that moment, my thoughts were that I've got one breast which is diseased and could kill me. So just take that breast off. So, and I think that was a bit strange for the doctors. Normally the patients are about keeping the breast. So my doctor's first proposal was, let's do a lumpectomy. But because he felt the lump was small enough and we could just go in and take that out. But I just felt, take it off. I don't want a situation where the fear of it coming back. That's always there. But for me, I thought if I left any breast tissue there, the fear would be higher.
Right.
And I didn't want to deal with that for the rest of my life.
Do you mind if we talk about the fear for a minute, just before we continue with the narrative, right? Because I'm thinking about that initial moment, like that moment with someone sitting in front of you at work, and then you open up the email and it says malignant. And you start shaking. That's fear. And I've talked to a few survivors. The thing I find that they all said in common was that they immediately think, I'm going to die. Did that cross your mind?
Yes, I thought that it was possible I would die. But I have a lot of belief in medicine. And for me, I thought, okay, the lump is small. And I've always thought cancer, when it progresses, it's visible. And I didn't have that. So my thoughts were, let's just get the treatment very quickly and kill this thing. So there was this fear that I could die, but it wasn't a crippling fear of dying. It was fear of, if I don't act fast enough, then I could die.
Right. I get it. I would probably liken it.
I have a lot of belief. I'm the type, if I find this thing, I'm checking it out, and I'm reading up, and I'm seeing what the options are, and I'm calling my doctor.
Yeah. So let's get back to the timeline. So at this point, you're now surrounded by all the experts, and they're looking at what the options are. They say it can be scooped out. You're thinking, no, take it all away. What did they decide?
Also, I'm the patient, and that's what I'm pushing for, and it's part of the plan. It could be done that way. So if the patient's pushing for the full mastectomy, why not? So then we move on to then the next steps of when to do it. So we agreed on the date, and that was 1st June of 2022. I remember that date. Went in, so we did they did took off the breast, and then we had an implant put in. And then I went home within a few days, right? Then the next stage of heal and then start chemo. But my doctor, my oncologist, Dr. Nado Kwai, say hi, was really pushing for me to start chemo quickly because the type of cancer they discovered was aggressive type. So I started chemo even before I'd healed from the breast surgery.
Right.
And then my breast was not healing, right? The wound was not healing, and I kept on going for dressings, and it didn't look good. At some point, we then had to do a skin draft because the wound was not closing over the silicone implant. So they had to take some skin off my thigh to then cover the implant with that. That didn't help, right? So eventually we took the implant out because it just was not serving any purpose, and it was.
So that must have been stressful. I mean,
very stressful.
You've just come out of major surgery to deal with something that was threatening your life. Now you have this wound that won't heal.
Yeah.
How did the healthcare system in our beloved country deal with that particular phase of your journey? Like, how supportive and helpful were those who were tending to you at that time?
Yeah, so I lived in Sakumono, so I was traveling to Kolebu. So I was doing chemo every 3 weeks, but for the wound dressing, I was doing it like every other day. So driving through rush hour traffic from Sakumono to Kolebu was very mentally tasking. And luckily for me, I was doing my dressing at the plastic surgery department, but in the executive ward, they have a place which is nice. The doctors are nice, and as I said, I know the surgeons, they are my friends. So, but there's always this feeling of the nurses are checking you out when they take off the old dressing, they put in the new one on, and you look at their faces, that bedside manner of trying to manage your expression so the customer doesn't, or the patient doesn't feel too terrible. Sometimes I felt was not great. So you could tell, and I refused to look at my breast. That was one thing.
Okay.
I refused to look at it when it was still healing. I couldn't deal with that physical bit of things not looking good. But I could tell from their faces that things were not looking good.
Why did you refuse to look at it?
Oh gosh, I didn't want to see myself not looking my best. Yeah, I'm very particular. I'm a bit, somebody say vain. I would agree, but I like to always look the best I can look. So with this breast, where I could tell from the faces of the nurses that it wasn't looking good, I didn't want to see it. Yes, I didn't want to see it at all.
Yeah. I mean, we often hear that with mastectomy, one of the things that women really struggle with is how it changes how you look. Does it make you feel less womanly to know that you've lost a breast?
Actually, I feel like some powerful woman. So it's in two parts. I really appreciate what my body has done for me and what it's gone through, and it's still being here. But of course, I'm a woman, so there's this little part that also my naked body is not something I like to look at now, because I have one part of my chest is flat. But I tell myself, so the moments where I'm like, I quickly snap out of it. I don't like the way I feel when I allow negative thoughts to seep through. So I am very good at blocking it and just moving on. Some therapists will say it's not good, it's avoidance, whatever. They have all these terms, but it works for me. I block it out and I move on.
That's how you cope with it, right?
And I always say, at some point it wasn't a good thing, but my daughter sees me naked all the time. She lies on my chest with the head on my chest. She doesn't care. So if it's okay for her, that's it. That's all that matters. Yeah.
Okay, I like that, and I wonder if she knows just how good that is for your self-esteem.
She's the type who is very, emotionally mature, so she knows what to say to make mommy feel good, and she wants me to feel good. So I think so. I think have I asked her before how she feels about my body? I think I did, and she was like, no any big deal for her.
Oh.
Yeah. Because for a long time it was just her and my doctors who had seen my naked body for a long time.
Right, so let's get back to this to the narrative. So at this point, you eventually managed to heal this wound.
Yeah. So after we took out the implant, it healed, but that was a long process. It eventually healed, and then I was discharged from dressing. That was a major milestone for me.
Right.
Being told you don't need to come back for dressing. Because one day I woke up and there was just fluid seeping from my breast, just flowing down. Gosh. Horrible moments. I think when we spoke earlier, you asked me, maybe I'm jumping the gun, but you asked me the most difficult part of this journey, and it was that the wound not healing, and it wasn't painful. It was physically numb. I was numb there.
Right.
There was no pain there. But it was just the mental stress of knowing this is not going according to plan. Because for me, I believe in, the plan, you stick to it, it should work. And this wasn't working. And before surgery, you're always told what could go wrong.
Yeah.
And I remember Dr. Nia Hyde going through the long list of all the things that could go on. I'm thinking in my head, okay, let's carry on with it. And one of the things he said could go wrong actually happened. And I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed and mentally stressed by that. But eventually I was discharged from dressing, and I continued with the chemo. So I was doing chemo every 3 weeks, and I think I did 8 cycles. I can't remember, but and I'm glad I can't remember. It's just a thing of the past now. But I did all the cycles of chemo, and that was also another journey, because they couldn't find, a lot of the time when I go, they couldn't find my veins because they were small and short. So it's difficult for the nurses to get in. So I quickly also identified the nurses were quite good at it. So I would wait for them to be called. But eventually it wasn't working, because sometimes they'll miss the line and the chemo drug would seep into my tissue, my normal.
Oh gosh.
So that was hard. So then the doctors,
did that come with pain?
No. The pain is only when they're going in.
Right.
But there was no pain if there's chemo in your tissue. Well, I didn't feel any pain. It just would discolor.
Right.
So eventually the doctors recommended I put in a central line, which is, so there'll be a port they put in, and then they can use that every time they need to give you any IV at all, or even draw blood. So I
Where
did that.
Where did they put that in?
Here,
part of your body?
Here.
So just
there's
below
this big
your
scar.
neck?
Yes, just below my collarbone. So I had that done at the cardiology department, because it's in that region, so that's their area of expertise. So I put that in, and I remember even with that, the first time I put that in, I think it was a day or two before chemo. So I think it was still healing, and I went for chemo, and I think they missed the port, so chemo then seeped into my breast.
No.
Yeah. All the things, the little things that should just work okay, didn't always work for me. But the chemo itself was fine. I was fine through chemo, and I had very supportive work setup. So when I go for chemo, the next 3 days I'm home. I work from home, and then the following week I'll go to work for 2 weeks till the next chemo. So very wonderful, supportive employers.
Shouts to your employers.
Yeah, Jumia Ghana. Yeah.
You work
I work for Jumia.
Jumia, that's nice. What's your profession? What do you do?
I'm the head of HR there.
Right. Okay. So I wanted to now place the context of this experience you've had into your life, right? So we've talked about work, where there was a lot of support.
Yeah.
That's where you even were when you first got the news. Let's talk about home. Tell us about family, and how the people closest to you took this news.
It was hard, especially for my parents and close friends, and my daughter. Obviously, I've got a 12-year-old, but at the time she was 9. Yeah, she was 9. But a lot of the time, I didn't even tell her. She just knew I was going for some tests, and And I think my nephew told her because he had overheard my brother talking about it. Yes, so but I have a very supportive network. I was asked last week whether I faced any stigma, and I said no, I've not faced any stigma. I had very strong relatives, my aunties, my mom, my dad, my help at home, who spoils me rotten, my friends who drive me for chemo sessions, you know, so it also helped. I didn't have to worry. In fact, sometimes I wanted people to stay away because the support was so much, and I think it also helped that I didn't hide it, right? So there were a few friends I told about what I was going through. Some I didn't tell, they heard, but if you ask me, I tell you, yeah, this happening. But you don't want it to be what's occupying your thoughts all the time. So sometimes I just wanted a break from talking about the fact that I was going through chemo treatments, and I also had a lot of financial help because the treatment was not cheap. Was not cheap, and I didn't shy away from asking a few friends for financial help, and I got it. My cousins rallied round, gave me money. Thank you so much to all of them. Yeah, so I think the fact that I didn't hide it and I opened up about it, and the support was there, that made things a lot easier for me. I didn't have to worry about how I was going to pay for the next treatment or how I was going to drive myself for chemo treatments. In fact, when I eventually went through all the treatments, and then there's this option of having a PET scan, which is a scan that will check for your whole body if there are any cancer cells. I actually went to Kenya for that PET scan, and 2 friends came with me. I mean, they paid for their own tickets in their own hotel, and then we had a holiday afterwards when we realized we got the result and it was clear. So that happened 2 years ago.
That's amazing.
So I'm very blessed in that regard.
Your daughter was 9 at the time.
Yeah.
Did she understand what was happening?
So what I did, I just told her I was having some tests done, and I think she overheard a conversation on the phone, and I still denied it then, till my nephew told her that we've heard, they call me, Auntie Dede, Auntie Mama Dede has cancer. I'm like, so she came to me, was like, Haniel says you have breast cancer, and I said, at that point I couldn't lie. I was preparing myself to have that big conversation with her. So I said, yes, but it's caught early and I'm going to have the treatments and I'll be fine. And there were a few tears. And then she just walked off. So I thought, my daughter is so resilient. I was like, okay, she's handling it well. But what I did was to tell her teacher that this was happening at home. So she should keep an eye on her. Okay, so, and I realized she felt more comfortable discussing that with her. So there were a few times that she would have conversations with her about the treatment I was going through. So I always thought she was so resilient and she's okay, because even the first convo we had, the way she just walked off and went about her things, and I was telling friends, oh, she's at that age when they're about themselves. They're so, self-centered, 9 years old.
Yeah.
Until 2 weeks ago, and so this is 3 years after the fact.
Right.
I was having a discussion with her about, I have a breast cancer foundation where I pay for treatment for needy patients, and I've been trying to get her to get involved in giving back, doing some extracurricular that is beyond what they do at their ages now, where they're always on a gadget. So I said, as my NGO is called Save the Tartars, I said, Ira, you could also do something, you can piggyback on what I do, where you offer support to the children of women going through breast cancer. We could do something like you could take them out for ice cream or go for meals, so we can pay for therapy for them. And she was quiet, and we're driving, and I looked across at her and she was sobbing. I'm like, oh, why are you crying? This is me. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why are you crying? It's like, it was so hard when you're going through treatments. Every time you go home, you go to the hospital, I'm so scared you won't come back. This is 3 years after I've recovered, and we are living our lives as normal as it can be. So I remember I sent a message to my therapist friend. I'm like, I think Ira needs therapy, because I thought we're over this, and for her to be crying now when I am okay, so just the memory alone set her back. So I underestimated how hard it was for her. I mean, I'm her only parent, so I
can imagine that at the time.
And as for my mother, let's not talk about it. At some point I had to stop discussing my treatment with her because she couldn't take it. She would go on about so where is this one too from? Oh, hey, and I don't like that. As I said, I'm not the type to want to dwell on the self-pity and the negativity. So, and up to now, she will tell you that I don't even know when she's going for chemo. She didn't tell me this. Anyway, that was my way of coping through it. I didn't want anything that made me feel terrible.
In a strange way, I think your daughter might have been going through the same thing.
I am sure.
And that for her, coping was about not letting it out.
Yes.
Holding it in and not being around people who will talk and remind her of what is happening, which is why you probably never discovered back then how scared she was. But now
she's just like me, and I'm thinking back, because that's me. I remember my friend asking me, so Dede, have you had therapy? I'm like, but I'm not sick. And she's like, hey, what do you mean by you're not sick? You've got cancer. I'm like, yes, but I'm working through it myself mentally. So that's my first response, because me, sickness is having a chronic illness like BP or whatever, something that you have to live with your whole life. So in my head, the cancer was just a blip,
something to be dealt with,
and then you move on. But because of her, I sought therapy, even though I didn't do too many sessions of it. But yeah.
And now you help others.
Yes, very important, because I think we do a lot of talking, right? Raising awareness, talking about early detection. But the fact is that people will still get cancer. Fine, we want them to find it early, so their chance of survival is higher, but they will still get cancer, and they will still need to pay for treatment. And that is where sometimes, I think what goes wrong is either them not coming early for detection, or when they are told they have cancer, they don't come back. And some of them don't come back because they can't afford it, so they'll go home and do herbal treatment till whenever. So for me, I think it was important that there was still support for needy patients who are diagnosed. I was lucky to be able to afford my treatment, but some are not. So 2 years ago, I did a health walk and cycle, and I raised funds, and I've been able to pay for treatment for 5 people since then.
Wow, that's
really
brilliant.
Some have passed away, but
5 people who may not have been able to survive this if not for you. Well, that's really wonderful. So now you're in remission.
Yes.
And things are fine.
Yeah.
Are you afraid that it might come back?
Oh, yes. That never goes away. But I remember a friend of mine telling me that her mother, who is in her late 70s, had cancer years ago, and she's here. So that was reassuring. And I think Dr. Osafo referred me to another patient in her 80s. So that was reassuring. So, so there's always that fear. But it doesn't stop me from living. It doesn't consume me. It doesn't consume me at all. I'm just praying that I'll be here for a longer time to enjoy parenting my daughter, seeing her grow up, being an adult, hopefully seeing my grandkids and all that. So there's that fear always. But it doesn't stop me from living.
Well, not only have you beaten it once, you've helped others beat it too. So if it knows what's best for it,
it better stay away.
Right? Dede Ofe, what an inspiring conversation. I'm so glad that you made it onto our show today. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
We wish you the very best of luck. And we'd love to stay in touch and know how things are going.
Thank you for having me.
There's more after these.
Thought that I'd be sad without you, I love harder. Thought I wouldn't grow without you, now I'm wiser. Thought that I'd be helpless without you, but I'm smarter. You thought that I'd be stressed without you, but I'm chilling. You thought I wouldn't sell without you, sold 9 million. I'm a survivor, I'm not gon' give up, I'm not gon' stop, I'm gon' work harder. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it. I will survive, keep on surviving. I'm a survivor, I'm not gon' give up. I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna
Cancer. It doesn't have to be the end. Early detection is your best friend. Don't miss the Cancer Awareness Month this October on the Super Mourning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Understanding Cancer. Knowledge that saves lives.
Joe, knock him well. He dey fit. Adjust 60 degrees. He enter. Hey, boss, this one to eat crack. The first one it be so no you spoil am. What I go tell my customer? This be the fifth pipe he crack.
Get the king of all pipes and stop these excuses. DPS Pipes. When I say DPS, it's durable, premium quality, safe, and suitable for domestic, industrial, and agricultural use. Why choose inferior? Go for DPS Pipes. Comes in variety of colors and shapes. Choose the king. Avoid excuses. DPS Pipes. Pipe Munyina Ahene. Call 0543 662 727. Locate our factory off Spintex Road, Coca-Cola Down. DPS Pipes. Connecting you to life.
October welcomes you to the EcoBank Jolly News Habitat Fair 2025 at the Accra International Conference Center from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day. It's time to turn your home ownership dreams into a lived reality. Whether you're breaking ground, building up, or simply finishing your space, EcoBank Jolly News Habitat Fair is designed with you in mind. The EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is powered by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and brought to you by Drive EVGH, Drive into a Sustainable Future, and supported by Virtual Security Africa, security for all, safety and home solutions. You think of a door? We have it. Superlock Technologies Limited. You deserve the best. DPS Pipes, connecting you to life. Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited, where quality meets value. Gold Key Properties, transforming the landscape. Ayuda, Ghana's #1 services app. Apabako, services Bebre. Special Gardens, memorable living. DBS Industries Limited. We truly are your roof experts. Door Masters, the best indoors. Lesh Fortune Limited, unleashing luxury with perfection, one space at a time. LandlordAfrica.com, bringing the real estate industry to your doorstep. The Builders Market. Bathroom, get it right. Bright House Energy Limited. Let's build smarter energy together. Masters in solar installation. Syntex Tank. You're strong, you're tough. Automation Ghana. West Africa's choice for smart solution. Interplast. We make sure water reaches you. Even space. U-Bent Security. Doors, protecting lives and properties. Clifton Homes. Beautiful homes, wise investment. Western Villas, where dreams meet reality. MTN, everywhere you go. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair 2025. Dream it, own it, live it.
See the way you make her come down. I won't chase you, but if I chase you, maybe you go push me and make her fall down. So I came from a corner right now. I now really love you too right now. You are the only one, yeah, I know. I'm a flow fit dog, everything there for mine. The way you find my baby, you should never wait in line. Yeah, right, yeah.
Enjoy on the set.
See if I find baby, post your photo for my Instagram. Everything there for mine. The way you find my baby, you should never wait in line. Yeah, right, yeah. See if I find baby, post your photo for my Instagram.
Bit of Kwame Eugene there on a Friday. It's a Super Morning Show on Joy. Obeti packing his bag for Mauli. And yes, it's going to be another highest paid performance. All right, listen, speaking of highest paid, you could be the highest paid Momo customer. Yes, the numbers don't lie. Over 1,000 winners this week alone in the Still Mensaka promotion. And from 100 to 200 Ghana cedis of e-cash. And of course, new yellow base routers, as well as even up to 2,000 Ghana cedis in weekly prizes. Okay, there's a big one as well. If you keep transacting on Momo app, you could actually be the ultimate prize winner. A whopping 100,000 Ghana cedis, is waiting for you. Just remember, it's not just about payments and money transfers. Okay, if your bank wallet transactions also qualify you, as well as savings and loans and investments and pensions and POS transactions and Momo transactions. All of them are also possible. Momo transactions from other partner platforms, all of them would qualify you. Okay, so listen, your chance awaits you now. Download the Momo app now and keep transacting, and you could say Mensa.
Hello Ghana, are you ready to simplify your shipping experience? Introducing you to the DHL Express, your trusted partner for international shipping. Whether you're sending or receiving shipments from Asia, Australia, Europe, the US, the Middle East, and across Africa, DHL Express has you covered. So they have dedicated aircraft flying in and out of Accra daily, which will ensure reliable uplift of all your shipments, from documents and gift items to cosmetics, clothing, dried fish, processed foods, spare parts, and so much more. Yes, the service for the USA remains active and reliable, and there's more. DHL now offers intra-city same-day domestic delivery right here in Accra, and so it's fast, it's affordable, it's convenient, it's happening across the country. For updates, you might want to call this number 024485 also 0571 137 599. Visit any of the service points nationwide or go online. It's dhl.com to learn more about it. DHL, your real-time tracking, speed, security, and peace of mind service, which is happening. DHL excellence simply delivered.
So now you can buy a brand new car at used car prices, thanks to Volkswagen. And it's amazing what they're doing at their brand new showroom at Atlantic Towers on Liberation Road. Okay, so walk in with your used car budget and walk away with one of their brand new Virtus or T-Cross, or maybe a Tiguan, or maybe an Allspace. You could get the all-new Touareg, as well as the Terramont or the Amarok pickup. All of these available at used car prices when you go to the brand new Atlantic Towers showroom on Liberation Road.
Okay, great. And are you passionate about working in the travel industry? Do you want to become an airline ticketing agent, a travel agent, or you want to work as an airport passenger ground staff? Well, this is your time to level up with Josh Training Institute. At Josh Training, we offer IATA and hospitality programs delivered by industry experienced tutors, foundation in tourism, consultancy in tourism, managing the travel business, passenger ground service, and the air cargo introductory. University students, SHS graduates, and working professionals looking to upgrade their skills can be a part of this. You'd get to be trained 4 months, 3 months will be real world internship experience, and then you have practical lessons and training. This is your opportunity to earn internationally recognized IATA and Amadio certificates. Call now 0257 457 472. Asylum Down, near the Asylum Down roundabout, is where you can find Josh Training Institute. JoshTrainingInstitute.com is also another point to find out more. So don't miss your chance to certify, to train, and to launch your dream career.
Right now, the biggest OMC in Ghana is Star Oil. Over 240 stations peppered across the country, and they are all given the best service, the greatest quality fuel at wonderful prices as well. Now, listen, Star Oil gives you the Star Card, which means that you can enjoy safe, cashless fueling while keeping an eye on the bottom line. So wherever you go, choose Star Oil for your quality and affordable fuels.
Ghana is on the move toward a smarter, safer, and sustainable transport future in partnership with the School of Engineering Sciences, University of Ghana, Legon, the Ministry of Transport, National Road Safety Authority, Department of Urban Roads, PRJ Africa, MTTD, and official sponsors, Triton Motors. They're presenting to you the GAT Fair for 2025. Join us 29th of October to the 1st of November 2025 at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium Complex for exhibitions, test drives, and networking. So if you want to register, just log on to gatfair.com and you can call 054 5428 for more information. And sponsors, JAC by Triton Motors, you have Logistic Movers and Dynaspace, the Multimedia Group, Presbyterian Chat TV, and Sweet Melodies FM, and powered by Florent Beat Multimedia and Marketing Services.
Right, don't forget, you still have time for the Kingdom Books Back to School promo. It's on till the 31st of December, and you can get it in all branches. So that's Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takrady, Winneba, and Cape Coast. And it's on everything, right? Up to 20% off pens, pencils, books, erasers, bags, all the stuff the kids need to get back to school. You can also get these discounts online at kingdomstoreonline.com. If you want to know more, call 050-648-7557 or email info@kingdomgh.com. Kingdom Books is where quality and affordability are assured. Terms and conditions apply.
And it's winning season again. The luckiest is back, bit bigger and better. You have chances to actually change your life. So let me show you how you can be a part of the game. Star 712 hash. Choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself. Option 2 will be to buy for someone else. Want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you? Go with option 1 again and prefer to choose your own number. That's option 2. Confirm with Momo and you are in. There's also the online way, theluckiestafrica.com. Tap on community tickets either to pick your lucky number and let the system choose for you. You can buy a ticket for someone else too. And when it's time to pay with your mobile money if you're in Ghana, or pay with your card if you are abroad. And that could multiply your chances 500 times and that of your whole community 10 times over. This is your golden chance to hop on and let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere.
Everywhere. All right, listen, it's time to make your move now, because Stanbic Bank has dropped their rates. You can now fund your dreams with a personal loan, a vehicle loan. You can get consumer finance. You can get a home loan, a solar loan, or a credit card. So be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Go to stanbicbank.com.gh to learn more.
Okay. Privacy is all we need, and if you collect and use people's information, say like their name, number, image, location, the law is the law. We say, listen up, you might be doing the wrong things, and whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. So register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and be guided on the right systems to collect people's information. Register your company or business today. You can do that from home or your office. Visit dataprotection.org.gh, or you can call 0256 301 533 or 0308 084. Let me take that again. It's 0308 040 889. I should say, for assistance. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. And remember, privacy is personal. That's why you ought to register for the Data Protection Commission's training, which is happening right about now, I believe.
The Accra International Conference Center is alight, and we're ramping things up on day 2 of the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. Everything housing is there, and the beauty of it is there's something for everyone, right? Doesn't matter where you are in your housing journey. Even if you are finished building and you are just living in your house, there's stuff there to make your living experience amazing, whether it's security, furniture, whatever it is that would just make your home a delight to be in. It's available at the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. And it's the conversations, right? It's the, stopping at the stands and talking to the experts, where you get inspiration and ideas to solve all the problems around the home, right? That's what is the beauty of the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. And it's a place to spend your lunch break, right? If you work in the city, just go and walk around for 15 minutes and just see the value that it brings to you. It's a fantastic, buzzing event. It's where you will bump into everybody, right? All your old friends and all the people you haven't spoken to in a long time. They are all wandering the corridors of the exhibitions and, picking up deals for themselves. Don't be left out.
I agree. And it's raining discounts as well. Also check out the future of mobility there.
Yeah. Hey, Brenda, Evie.
Hey.
Are you gunning for brand ambassador?
Ambassador for Evie.
Well, it's a good brand, so why not? Yeah. Well, I think it's a good place to put a pin in it, right? We've had a fantastic week. We're so glad that you've come along with us. Let's go get some rest, and then let's hit it hard on Monday morning as we take over the airwaves once more with everybody's favorite breakfast, the Super Morning Show. But until then, you know what to do. Absolutely nothing. Just keep it locked on Joy until we're back together again. My name is Kojo Yankson. I'm the morning man.
I am Blessed Soga.
Have a good one.